No choice. Let's cool you out a bit, huh? Sorry about that. We're kind of wide open. Hey, a special skill. How about that? Anything useful around here?
Never thought I'd see the day when we'd all join forces again.
The party's back and better than ever.
Well, better than ever might be a bit much for a bunch of jobless dudes over 40.
Ah, who's keeping score? I say you're the best pals a guy could have. And so what if we're out of work? We're heroes in our hearts. Let's hold our heads high.
You know, despite you having absolutely zero basis for saying that, I respect your optimism.
Aw, man, you flatter me.
That wasn't exactly a compliment.
I swear, it's never a dull moment with you two around. Anyhow, let's put our backs into it, eh, comrades?
Hell yeah!
There. See that hole underneath the bridge? That's our way in.
This had to be a sewer, didn't it? Let's wrap this up quick. Just leave me. I can't swim anymore.
Looks like we can get up from there. Hang in there, Nama.
Can we really get to the Kiryu clan HQ through this rat hole?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Still, I have heard some rumors about some real weirdos shacking up here. Stay on guard.
Hell of a scrap back there. Safe to say, they'll be hounding us.
That just means we don't gotta sneak around anymore. We're going all the way to the top. This guy hits hard.
Well, if we can't knock him down, maybe we can toss him around.
Hey, what? Think we got a big one coming?
There's a place I used to go to pretty often. We can go there if you'd like. Is there anything you'd rather not eat, Kasuga-san?
Nah, I'm game for anything. People tell me I act like it's the best thing I've ever tasted, no matter what I'm eating, so...
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, if you're picking the place, then I'm ready to chow down. Just maybe we keep it cheap, because, you know, I'm kind of broke.
Oh, no worries. It's a casual little place.
We're in business then. Oh, man. Going on a trip's great. You meet all kinds of new people. Shame about the first guy waving a gun in my face, though. Could have done without that.
I hear you. Still, all in all, that kind of thing doesn't happen too often.
Honestly, I wonder if he's all right. You don't think he got shot or anything, do you?
You're worried about him? A guy like that?
Well, I mean, the guy didn't seem evil. Not entirely, at least.
You're one of a kind, Kasuga-san. Not everyone could admit something like that. Especially about someone who tried to rob you.
You don't think? Maybe it's the island. Bigger the space, the bigger the heart, you know?
Kasuga-san, if I had to guess, I'd say you have a lot of friends. There's something about you. And you're incredibly easy to talk to as well.
Hey, thanks, Sean. I'll introduce you one day. Maybe once we're back in Japan.
Oh, no. I would just get in the way.
Nonsense! We got nothing better to do.
So, you and your friends, you said you're all in Yokohama?
Yeah, Ijincho. I ended up there after getting shot this one time. Woke up in a garbage can. A buddy of mine who was homeless at the time wound up saving my life.
You're making things up now, right?
It's the truth, honestly. I've never told a single lie in my life.
You sure that wasn't a lie?
See, look, you're on my chest. I've still got the bullet wound.
You're kidding. Oh, wow. Is that really a bullet wound?
Yeah, and the guy who saved me's a good friend. Has been to this day. He did eventually find work and stuff, but as I said, we're all back on the job hunt now. Yeah, that's right. Sheesh, it's all coming back to me. Everything was my fault. I'm why they lost their jobs.
Is everything okay, Kasuga-san?
Yeah, sorry. Just some baggage I haven't let go of.
Well, I don't know any of the specifics, but if they're your friends, I'm sure they've gotten over it.
You sure know how to cheer a guy up, Sean?
Don't mention it. Here we are, Kasuga-san. This is the place.
Oh, we're here? Okay. Thanks for having me.
Kasuga-san! Let me take support here!
Thanks, H-on. By all means. You okay, H-on?
I'm fine, but I'll need time to recover.
Look at you.
Shit! How'd I end up in this mess? My ass is grass if I'm caught. Better get a move on. The hell? I sent a patrol car over already? Word got around that fast?
You can't run forever.
There he is! Get him! Crap!
You don't want to stick out. Let's make this quick.
Right!
Dry. In a real fight, it's all about your swing. You change it up for each opponent.
How's this for you? Let's see you.
Here we go.
What did you expect? I could have told you I don't mess around.
Guess I'll teach you some manners.
Looks like this key opens up a container. Next one I find, this little guy's going in.
What's up? You sleep deprived or something?
Yeah, couldn't sleep a wink. Was tossing and turning all night.
Hey now, sleep is life. You gotta take care of yourself. I'll let you borrow this, so try it out tonight.
What? Don't tell me it's sleeping pills. I don't...
Special theory of relativity through quantum mechanics. It's a book.
Holy shit, it's huge! You actually carry this fucker around?
Yeah, you read a few pages and you're in snooze land before you know it.
Yeah, but what do I do with the other 944 pages? All right. A lot of pigeons in Hawaii. I mean, Ijincho had a bunch, but there feels like more here.
Chickens, too. And the birds' behavior seems subtly different. If you eat outside, before long, they all start closing in on you.
Kiryu-san, you ever have a meal stolen by a pigeon?
No. I've been surrounded by 21s, but I held my ground. Though, it was a tense standoff.
Wow. Even pigeons respect Kiryu's glare. Whoa, where'd this rain come from? I heard Hawaii gets a lot of sudden showers, but I didn't expect it to be this quick. Is that outdoor shogi? In Hawaii? Maybe I ought to check it out.
I used to tumble through the grass in an empty lot, just like this one when I was a kid.
I bet you were a little hellraiser back then. You ever get hurt real bad?
Oh yeah, I was covered in scars. But it didn't matter if I was having fun.
I guess I was the same way. It would be fun to let loose and act a fool like I used to.
Those days have yet to be put behind you, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, right back at you. Let's just try not to die during our wild adventures, huh?
Agreed.
All right.
Oh, nice. They released a new energy drink flavor.
Energy drinks out here pack a way bigger punch than the ones over in Japan.
Yeah, I bet. They're OP as far as pick-me-ups go. You can just forget about sleep. But after a while, you kind of build a tolerance.
Tolerance?
You know, if you always pick up the same flavor whenever you get sleepy, eventually you start to associate it with being sleepy instead. So new flavors help reboot the system, if you get me.
It's great you found something that works. But now I'm worried about that system of yours. We're really opening up.
Oh, looks good. Can't wait. Thanks. I could use this.
Trolleys, huh? Guess they're the thing to do as a visitor. It might be nice to go around the island on one of these.
A cafe. Now that could be real nice. Running a chill little spot by the ocean, whipping up coffee for my regulars, just catching up, hanging out.
What a serene way to go about life.
You're a bit of a people person, Ichiban, so you are perfect for front of house.
What? You're counting me as one of your staff already?
Oh, you bet. So start networking. Bring in those regulars and get me some discounted supplies.
Here we go again. Tommy the Hustler. Might as well get to work. All right. Huh. Sure beats running around. Actually, the ride's pretty smooth. Whoa, look at this thing go! You guys play darts in Hawaii too? Gotta say, that's pretty classy.
You can play me if you want. Just be ready to lose.
You're on, and I don't plan on losing.
Hey, they have darts here. It's one of my favorite games. I happened to buy a set of primo darts just the other day.
Wow, you're that into it? Then let's play together sometime. I'll help you break those darts in.
They might get stretched up. Let's just stick to rental darts.
Jeez, forget I said anything. We're really opening up. Damn it! The money's gone. If this shit's gonna happen, I should be making more deposits at the ATM. Well, all I can do for now is get back on my feet, grab some Oh, never knew Anaconda had an arcade. Wonder what games they have. Guess I'll check it out when there's time.
That cool looking van right there.
You like big cars, don't you, Tommy?
Yep, I'm saving up to buy one that's top of the line one of these days.
A van, huh? I guess having a big car comes with perks. You can pack it full of your buddies or a pile of bunch of stuff in it. We could even buy a tent and all go camping together. All right, it's settled. Get one that seats like 10 people.
What? Are you looking to commandeer my van? Well, come to think of it, that really does sound like fun.
All right.
Hey, how'd you know I needed this?
Treasure in the sand, huh? I wonder if there's more out there. I want one of these beach chairs for my place.
I bet I could slap one together with a little bit of canvas and some wood.
Huh? You into DIY, Tommy?
Yeah, I can make most things that you use on the daily, like tables and shelves.
Wow, so you're good with your hands. Then can you carve a bear out of wood?
Seriously? A wooden bear. I said I make stuff for daily necessities, not trinkets for tourists. But I could take a stab at it.
For real? If you ever do, I would proudly put it on display. We're really opening up. Wonder where your mama might be. We'll find her. I'm sure of it. After we get some food, we'll keep looking, okay? What the hell? Sumo wrestlers? Why are they practicing outside? Can't get too close or Joseph and I'll get flattened. Let's just get by cautiously. Lots of folks on the street right now. Need to be careful where I walk. I might fall if I bump into anyone. Keeping my balance like this is way harder than it looks. Ugh, I can barely walk straight.
Usually there's a huge music festival held here every year, but recently they keep getting canceled due to storms.
Oh, what a bummer. Would you call yourself a music lover, Tommy?
I mean, who doesn't like music? Mostly I'm a fan of that festival atmosphere. Loud songs played non-stop while you get down with your favorite drink. That's fun, because it feels so free. Man, I can't wait to go.
Well, in that case, we'll just have to beat the rain with the power of some Teru Teru Bozu.
Teru, do what now?
It's like a voodoo doll, but for weather. The secret weapon to controlling the skies.
Oh, we're making voodoo dolls and weapons now.
All right. I guess the asshole doesn't fall far from the tree. This place is wild, man.
The sneakers you mentioned.
I don't see many taxis cruising around Hawaii.
Well, people tend to reserve rides from their hotels or catch one at a taxi port. Taxi drivers in Hawaii are generally a pretty friendly, good-natured bunch. Plus, they got the lowdown on all the best spots, so feel free to ask them for good tips.
You're awfully knowledgeable. Almost as if you're a pro driver yourself there, Tommy.
Hey, I'm a taxi driver to the bone. Just don't have a car at the moment.
We're really opening up.
I just want to lose myself in a good game every once in a while.
Were you a hardcore gamer at some point?
Oh, man, for sure. I used to play tons of Genesis and stuff like that.
Genesis? What's that? An arcade game?
Now there's a home console. I think it's called Mega Drive over in Japan.
Wait, the Mega Drive's called Genesis out here? Mega Drive's already a Western name, so what was the point of rebranding it?
Heck if I know.
All right. Feel like I've gotten to know them well. There are blue ones over here too, huh? The flowers here are so different from Japan. I can't get over it.
kind of sad to eat chickens after watching them run around all happy and free?
I don't know. Never really crossed my mind, man.
You're the type of heartless bastard who eats seafood after visiting an aquarium, aren't you?
That's an oddly specific accusation, but I won't stand here and deny it.
Maybe I'm just overthinking it? Who knows?
All hail Saint Tommy, friend to all animals. We're really opening up.
If we don't stop her, she could reduce this place to smoldering rubble!
Please
Her stomach will run to 2,000 degrees to ensure she never misses a spot!
Why are all her specs so terrifying?
Let's make
Yes, not just unstoppable. She actually seems pissed off.
She's entered crisis mode now, which means her limiters have been disengaged!
Why does a vacuum need crisis mode? Oh, forget it. Why do I even ask?
Movie theater hot dogs are so dang good.
I know exactly what you mean. Same deal with popcorn. Location really makes the meal.
Yeah, eating inside the theater totally sets the mood. I go out and watch movies just so I can get my hands on that hot dog.
I'm not sure what to say about the order of your priorities. All right. Damn, we're so close now.
Hey, mind if I check out this coffee shop? I've been wondering what it's like.
You're a coffee fan, Tommy?
Hell yeah. I even have a go-to custom drink at my regular spot.
So you're one of those picky customers, huh? How do you usually take your coffee?
Oh, it's all about the beans, man. I like them in massive amounts for a darker, coarser brew.
Didn't know there was such a science to it. Wait, what even is a coarser brew? We're really opening up. I feel like I've gotten to know them well. There's a ton of graffiti around here.
No matter how many times it gets cleaned up, there's more the next day. The owner gave up.
It's the same story for every back alley in Japan.
Did you ever do any graffiti, Ichiban?
Hell no. Most I did was draw in my textbooks as a kid.
Oh, yeah, I used to draw pictures in the corners and make animations out of it.
Like a flip book? Damn, would have never guessed. Tomizawa, a man of many hidden talents. All right. Damn, we're so close now. Something smells good. These flowers, they're beautiful. So tropical looking. Wonder what they're called.
Stronger now. Must feel awesome for your art to take up space on a huge wall like this.
Are you any good at art, Tommy?
I enjoy it, but I'm no Picasso. I dabble here and there for fun.
Hey, that's a really neat hobby. In that case, I'm looking forward to the day you paint a mural of my face.
What, that old ugly mug?
Yeah! If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it big, am I right? Oh, but make sure to add a dash of extra handsomeness, okay?
You kidding me? Extra handsomeness? Shameless SOB. One of these days, I'll make a gaudy Ichiban portrait, and it'll become the hip meetup spot.
Sounds like a plan, you big hipster. We're really opening up. Feel like I've gotten to know them well. Hey, Roman, the way you talk about the underside, is it really that bad?
Oh, what? The scowl on my face didn't clue you in enough?
Come on, let's just try to get along.
You know, I'd be a lot more agreeable if you just gave up.
That'd be easier, sure. But this isn't a game for us.
Was that right? Then at least shut up.
Okay. I think that's all of them.
All right. No turning back now. Gotta keep moving.
Yeah, glad to have you with us. Ow!
Hey, careful, Kasuga. Keep slipping up like that and you're done for.
We can't afford any missteps. Figure out the timing, then dash through all at once.
Guess we made it out okay.
Looks like we can take a break here. Let's lay low for a bit. Damn it! You assholes call this a fashion show?
We're not here to turn heads. But I'll be happy to oblige.
Damn it. Even standing still wearing me out.
Right. We send these assholes packing, then make a run for it. Damn, that felt good.
It's filled up the whole room.
Move your ass, Kasuga. Keep dragging it along and you're good as dead.
Looks like the gas hasn't made it this far.
I thought I was gonna die.
This is the door to the boss's suite. There's a good chance he'll be inside.
And he calls the shots, huh? Must be a real scumbag. Let's make sure we're good and ready before we head in.
You done it now. Last time I returned the favor. Think I'll let you win this? I'll stick you like a pig.
Hey, Ichiban. Do you use coconut oil?
I wouldn't know where to start.
Oh, well, that shop over there has the best stuff. Makes your skin silky smooth. You should give it a try while you're still here. It's like magic.
Not sure an old guy like me needs to worry about silky smooth skin at this point.
No way. Taking care of yourself is always important. A well-kept man is attractive.
No kidding. Guess having softer skin would be nice.
Yep. Better than going soft in the head.
All right.
Nothing like the smell of fresh coffee.
I didn't know you were a coffee drinker, Chichan.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm happy just staring at it.
Okay.
You know how some cafes use those drip machines? They're pretty enchanting to watch. And different cafes have different ones.
Coffee watching, huh? Guess there's a hobby for everyone. Maybe I should be more observant next time I grab a cup.
Just don't mad dog the barista or they might spill.
We're really opening up. Aloha! Even the hotels and cars are big in Hawaii. Everything's supersized.
Just wait till you try the fast food here. Order a medium and suddenly you've got an extra large. At least by Japanese standards.
Yeah, no kidding. If I lived here a few months, I'd go back home and be like, yo, what'd you do to the food? You use a shrink ray or something?
I bet you would. Too bad we can't shrink the travel time.
All right.
Oh, look at all the goodies here. Just like the old-timey sweet shops back home.
You're into Japanese sweets?
Yeah, they're all so bright and colorful. Though I've never actually gone and bought any myself.
Really? Never?
Nope, only read about them in books. I'd love to actually try them sometime.
Then I gotta take you to a real old-fashioned mom-and-pop shop back in Japan. Some even give out bonus prizes. Heck, you can pick up to 300 yen worth of snacks. My treat.
Oh, that's so sweet. No pun intended. Thank you.
We're really opening up. Hey, they've got Japanese manga here, in English. It's even got a new cover. Oh, that's kind of cool.
This stuff is popular over here. They show anime on TV, too.
Wow, I didn't know. You read any of these, Tommy?
Yeah, a few. They make decent conversation starter. And as a caveat.
That right? Oh, who would have thought?
Of course, gotta be careful of the Japanese clients in that case. They're up on the latest chapters, and they'll spoil you on them.
Talk about a road hazard.
Aw, thanks. Oh, look! They sell comics! They even have Japanese manga! Huh, interesting how they changed the covers. Gives the book a different vibe.
Huh, imagine you liking comics.
You know it. What I like is downloading digital manga that's gone out of print. That way I can read as much as I want, anytime. What an age to be alive.
If you say so, old-timer. Say, anything you'd recommend?
Let's see. As far as ebooks go, I like this one here. Oh, and this one too.
Chi-chan, these are all kids' comics. Nothing but gags and fart jokes.
Oh, well, yeah, so what? They're funny. What's wrong with wanting to laugh?
Oh, no. I actually love this stuff. I had no idea this series was still going.
He understands.
All right. Hey! I assume the rent around here is pretty high.
Probably. Now you got me curious. I'ma look it up. You ever see a nice home and wonder what it's like to live there?
Yeah, I guess so. It's nice to imagine stuff. Living it up in a place to call your own. I guess a guy can dream.
So, according to this, you'll need to shell out 2,500 bucks a month.
That'd be somewhere over 300,000 yen? Damn, forget that.
Yeah, guess you'll have to keep dreaming.
We're really opening up.
Oh, I didn't realize that this MP3 player was already out in stores. This one's got great specs, too. While I'm at it, might as well snatch up a new amp.
Seems like you're really into this stuff. Whatever it is.
Well, normally your average smartphone's more than enough to play music. But once you start hunting for that hi-fi sound, it becomes a rabbit hole. No end in sight.
Oh, that sounds deep.
Yeah, it's bottomless. But it does make a whole world of difference. Tempted to dive in, Ichiban?
What time is it? A reservation like...
All right.
My phone's almost dead. Need to find an outlet somewhere. I wonder if they'll ever invent a phone that doesn't need to be recharged.
Oh boy, do I have the perfect gadget for you. Allow me to introduce the paper cup phone.
Are you serious right now?
No, I wasn't. My bad.
I'm just messing with you. I've never tried one of those. Is it fun?
No lie, it kinda is. If you talk loud, you can actually see the string vibrate.
Whoa, so it's even got vibration settings? All right, let's try it.
Hey, if you're down for it. Okay, time to hunt down some materials. We're really opening up. This place sells cakes, too? That's quite the lineup.
Taxi driver pro tip, it's easier to pick up customers in front of a pastry shop. No one wants to risk hoofing it while lugging around a whole cake.
Oh, that's a good point.
Which is exactly why I know where all the bakeries are. No idea which are good, though.
Just when I thought you were finally gonna offer some valuable
What time is it?
information.
A reservation...
All right. All complete. I feel like I've seen so much of Hawaii in such a short amount of time.
True, your ugly mug is everywhere I look these days. And it's been absolute chaos since you came to town. Let's go chill out somewhere.
Sounds good to me. Let's hit up a bar.
Let's get going.
Whew, that was a hike. How are you holding up, Chichan?
Me? I'm doing fine. Actually, my legs are kind of sore.
We could find a spot to take a breather.
Could we? Appreciate it.
Hey, no worries. I'm getting thirsty out here.
You're a pretty thoughtful guy, Ichiban. How do you do it?
I just do what feels right. Sometimes I stick my nose in things and screw it all up. But overall, helping people is what keeps me going.
Wow. In that case, could you buy me a parfait?
Why does it feel like I just walked into a trap? And these street performers are next level. Gives the circus a run for its money.
Right? Their skills are insane. The other day, I saw this one guy juggle 5 knives.
Jeez. One little mistake and it's game over for you. Forever. Can you do any tricks like that?
Nothing remotely close to this stuff. But actually, I'm pretty darn good with a yo-yo. I can keep it moving forever.
Oh, nice! That's harder than it looks.
Yep. I can do around Japan, and if I'm really on a roll, I can even do around Europe.
I don't know much about yo-yos, but those little things can really go places, huh?
Oh yeah. Now that I think about it, there's even a trick called lunar lander.
Dang, he even goes all the way to space. We're really opening up. Feel like I've gotten to know them well.
Let's get serious.
For some reason, I always thought these islands had cactuses. Guess not, huh?
Actually, I just saw a big one not far from here. By the way, did you know that cactuses have an IQ of 3?
IQ measures your brain power, right? Does that mean cactuses can think?
Well, it's not like researchers can test them, so it's not exactly scientific. But it is said they can talk to each other. So They're a bit savvier than most plants.
That's mind-blowing. Wait a sec. Chichan, we can't let him hear us.
Okay. Why?
All right.
Hearing the radio in a foreign country really hits different, huh? Same goes for reading the local newspaper.
True. Doing the local thing can make you feel like you're a long way from home. Of course, it is fun to browse around and let yourself get lost.
Totally. See? You get me.
Not to mention getting into fights. Local punks always hit different, too.
Not sure I can relate, but okay.
We're really opening up. Damn, we're so close now.
Don't go crazy this time. Oh, I should buy some local honey. Honey's a pretty popular souvenir from Hawaii, if you didn't know.
Huh. Is it really all that different from the stuff you can get in Japan?
Yeah, the flavor really varies depending on which flower the bees collect nectar from. For instance, macadamia honey has a slight bitterness to it. It's delish.
Huh. Who would have guessed? I always thought macadamias were only good for dousing in chocolate.
Somehow I knew you'd say that.
All right. Feel like I've gotten to know them well.
Oh, this is such a cute outfit! It's perfect for hula dancing!
You know how to hula?
On an entry level, yeah. See, dancing's one of my passions. I've done ballet, classical Japanese dance, and even hip-hop. You dance at all, Ichiban?
The most I can do is a few old festival or folk dances.
Huh. Don't think I've tried those. You should teach me sometime.
Sure, but it might not be all that cool to watch, you know?
That's okay. I'll just have fun seeing you demonstrate.
We're really opening up.
Hey, call me crazy, but something about Ichiban's been, hotter lately?
Hotter my ass. You're probably just feeling the weather. Hawaii's a lot warmer than Japan.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm talking about passion here. You know, a fiery spirit.
Ah, you think so? Well, maybe this new environment brought something out in me. All right. If anyone's got any problems, don't hesitate to tell your pal Ichiban. I'll rip each of those problems a brand new asshole.
Okay, passion's fine and all, but you might want to simmer down. If you go burning out of control there, we might just collapse from heat stroke.
Oh, but isn't that part of his charm? Something about you seems different. More confidence, maybe?
Well, I notice I get pissed a lot less these days. No point sweating the small stuff, right? Better to keep my chin up and move forward.
Can't tell if that's forward thinking or just thick skin. But the man's got a point. Maybe one day I'll learn to tell the cashier when they shortchange me.
How's that a matter of confidence? Just tell the damn guy.
You know, Hawaii uses soy sauce way more than I expected. I always figured soy sauce wasn't big overseas. Pleasant surprise.
Might just be a Hawaiian thing. Japanese immigrants brought it over.
Ah, never knew that. But then, it tastes different from Japanese soy sauce.
Well, consider that its taste varies between regions of Japan as well.
Is it really?
Kyushu soy sauce tastes sweet, for instance.
Sweet soy sauce?
Yeah, I was surprised too. It's used to make some stews sweeter. By now I've developed a taste for it. I even get a craving for it sometimes.
Huh, no kidding. That means we might get used to Hawaiian soy sauce and end up craving it too, huh?
Imagine that.
Fine then.
There are street performers in Japan, but Hawaii's go all out. You turn a corner and there's someone swallowing fire.
There's a lot of history behind public performance here. And this area is especially popular with tourists. A lot of acts have actually gotten their start just nearby.
Oh, so these streets are like gateways to fame. In a Gene show, there was a guitar duo that got big from busking. Guess it's kind of like that here.
From street performer to sign? Ain't that the dream?
Oh, why don't we try it? We could get scouted.
And make our major label debut. Sounds fun, all right?
Yeah, let's rock the world. We'll change entertainment forever. Wait, first, we've got to learn sheet music.
You're not joking, are you?
I'm gonna end up as roadkill one of these days. I guess I should have seen that coming. Seems like that old man was right. It's easy to lose your way in here.
No wonder people go missing. You could spend days in here and not learn the layout.
Maybe it's true. Maybe the place is cursed after all.
Oh, what is that?
Doesn't seem like they're on this floor. Let's keep going.
Huh, I think I see something.
Yo, I think I found something!
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Right, time to move.
Please, save me.
They sound close by. Let's find them.
Hey, they're in trouble. Let's give them a hand.
No signs of trouble. If we want to rest, now's our chance.
How was I supposed to know some asshole was gonna pop out? What happens in Hawaii? Japan? Why do enemies love hiding in boxes?
Let me ask.
Yo, they're not doing so hot. You want to help them out?
Seems they need help. Do we step in?
This place is beginning to wobble. Her power is fading.
That means we've almost got her! Keep it up, everyone!
Oh, I know it hurts, my dear. Just a little longer, and then you can rest.
There's so many pretty flowers out here. All in fresh bloom.
You got a favorite flower, Chichon?
What do I like? Maybe roses?
Roses. They sure are classy.
I've actually tried growing some, but it's really hard. They're surprisingly delicate, tricky to water, and a royal pain to prune. You can imagine how proud I was when I finally got them to grow. Makes me wonder if I'll ever have my day in the sun.
Chichon?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking out loud. Roses sure are tough, huh?
Even with the barbs and beauty, they still gotta struggle to the top. I think I understand a little better now. Thanks, Chichon.
Not sure you need to thank me, but I guess you're welcome.
We're really opening up. Damn, we're so close now. Hey, watch your step there.
Oh, thanks.
You're such a nice guy, Ichiban.
Is that even a compliment these days?
I kid. You do have a good heart, though. I respect that.
Really? I don't think I did anything special. Now I'm all self-conscious.
Well, they do say kindness is its own reward and all that. Maybe I ought to be nicer to people.
Yeah? You can start by being nicer to me.
Okay, then. Hey, watch your step there.
I just said that a second ago.
Whoa, killer view! Perfect for snapping a pic with the gang.
Hey, I won't complain. I didn't know you were such a shutterbug.
If you say so. I just feel like it's the right thing to do. We wouldn't want to save as many happy memories as possible, especially when times get tough. It's nice, looking back on all the fun. That, and it's easier than keeping a diary.
Gotcha. Now let's take a photo. You, me, Tommy, everyone. Only request. We gotta make it goofy.
Deal. Then let's do it. Thanks, Ichiban.
We're really opening up. Feel like I've gotten to know them well.
A duel with the Dragon of Dojima. A yakuza's dream come true.
You've been lucky until now, but that luck's about to run out. I may have underestimated you.
It's too hot. The fire's out of control.
Yeah, last thing we want is to get too close.
Something fell down.
Think it's from one of these trees. Maybe we can use it. You know what those stalls make me think of? Turkish ice cream.
Ooh, the stretchy kind. Yeah, it looks tasty. Do they have any at the stands?
Maybe. The thing is, though...
Hmm?
You know those tricks they do? Snatching the ice cream away?
Oh yeah, that's fun. Sometimes you just get an empty cup.
I want to beat them at it.
You want to what?
Yeah, me too. I feel like I could take them.
Exactly, Adachi-san.
Okay, it's when they spin the cup. That's when you grab it.
I've tried a few different strategies, and nothing's worked. There's gotta be a way. If we work together, we can do it.
Okay, let's show them we're not idiots. Chitose, you in?
I just wanted some ice cream.
Shave ice here looks so good. Gonna have to swing by later.
Yeah, back in Japan, whenever I had it at festivals, I always got the blue Hawaii flavor. I ended up associating the color blue with Hawaii because of that.
Oh, same here. For some reason, I also thought that blue equals Hawaii just made sense.
Is that so? Maybe it was just us being young and impressionable at the time. But you know, after seeing Hawaii firsthand ourselves, well, you weren't wrong. The ocean and the skies, they're both such a beautiful blue.
Yeah, I guess so. Now we finally know why Hawaii's gotta be blue.
Right on. Hey, come on, man. Let's explore all of Hawaii, huh? Enjoy the place.
Well, only if you don't feel too blue after throwing your money down the drain. All right.
Seeing that dog reminded me of the time I had to work with a police dog.
You did? That's cool. Were they like your trusty sidekick or something?
Nah, definitely more of a pet than a sidekick. I had to look after the dog every waking moment just so it could do its job. But, thanks to that, I've got a bit of experience handling dogs.
Really? That's a surprise.
Not what you imagined, is it? Investigating's tough work when an animal's your partner.
No, I'm more shocked you took your job seriously.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We're really opening up. Is it just me? Or is the tea at sushi joints just way hotter?
That's to melt any lingering fats in your mouth and, cleanse your palate. That way, you can better savor your next piece of sushi.
Oh, gotcha. So the heat melts the fat away.
I can't do piping hot drinks myself. Yeah, but ever since I learned about the tea, I just down it in one go, boom, and deal with the pain.
Wait, won't that just burn your tongue? How do you even taste anything?
Good point.
All right.
Even shogi's nice every now and then. When I was a kid, I used to be the best of the best in my entire neighborhood.
Oh, yeah? Get to play sometime?
Oh, you're on. I'll have you know my fingers are as swift as lightning.
That's some confidence you got there. Oh, wait, Swift?
You heard me. Swift as lightning. I lay out the pieces without even making a single beat.
You were talking about setting it up? We're really opening up.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to think that only the rich could vacation in Hawaii.
Same here. And now it feels like pretty much anyone can take a trip out here.
Yeah, maybe Hawaii being some fantastical island getaway is just an impression from bygone days.
Just means it's getting easier to go wherever you want. Honestly, I wouldn't have even been here if things didn't turn out the way they did.
Well, whatever the case, here we are. Let's just enjoy it while we can. Oh, hey! How about we get ourselves some pennants as souvenirs?
Now that's real old school. Where do they even sell those nowadays?
No clue. I'd settle for a dashboard hula girl then.
Whatever you want, old man. All right. This shopping center's gigantic. Hell, I might get lost here.
That reminds me of the time I had to look after a lost 3-year-old.
Reservation
Luckily, the
list.
family hurried over. Kid just would not leave me alone.
Dang, they were that attached?
Yep, the kid would start crying without me, so I ended up accompanying the family home. I had dinner with them and everything before I left, too. Real odd experience, that was.
Wow. Guess kids really like you, Adachi-san.
Yeah, maybe. I hope that kid's doing all right.
We're really opening up.
Yeah, I love the weather here. It's not so much humid, more comfortably dry.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't get too exhausted, even when it's blazing hot out.
In the rainy season in Japan, on the other hand, gets so humid, it really brings me down.
Oh, you're not good with humidity, Adachi-san?
Oh, not me. My hair. You see, my hair gets all frizzy when it's humid, even after I touch it up that same morning. And it ruins my rugged good looks, you know? Real bad for business, too.
Ah, I totally get how you feel. But wait, what business? All right.
Oh, man.
What's wrong? Caught a cold?
No. Felt my heart stop for a second, though. But you know, I hope the girls I left back in Japan miss me if I actually do kick the bucket. Just thinking of them in mourning makes my heart ache.
I am seriously impressed by how melodramatic you can get just from one sneeze.
You flatter me.
We're really opening up. Damn, we're so close now. I've been seeing more folks on their laptops and cafes doing work and stuff. That's pretty common in Japan, too.
I mean, I guess we're in an age when you don't have to settle on doing your work in only one place. I mean, I can't do it personally. I don't like the idea of someone peeking over at my screen.
Oh, you mean for security reasons? I respect that.
Exactly. Heck, I even change up all my passwords. These hackers got nothing on me.
Do you even remember them all?
Nope. Honestly, I've been pretty forgetful lately. So, I just end up brute forcing my way in by trying every single combination I can think of.
Well, that doesn't sound very secure. All right.
Surfing, huh? The one fad that always seems to come and go. Just like the waves.
Wow, have you ever gone surfing, Adachi-san?
Sure have. Did my damn best, too. All to woo a woman at the beach. Reality wasn't kind, though. That summer fling was over before it started. She burst my hopes and dreams like mere ocean bubbles.
What's up with you? Forcing yourself to be a poet or something?
I mean, I even tried talking to her like this, just kept waxing poetic. It's a shame it didn't work out.
Ever thought that was why? We're really opening up. Feel like I've gotten to know them well.
I don't mind Hawaiian food, but I sure miss a good traditional Japanese meal.
Yeah, I feel you. Could go for some raw eggs over rice right now. Need some soup on the side.
Oh, I wish I had some natto and rice. That was part of my morning routine.
What do you mean?
Every morning, I'd mix my natto 500 times before eating it. Gets you like a real fine consistency, and toned arms, too. 2 birds, 1 stone. Boom.
Damn, hardcore from the get-go. All right.
Okay, back on track here. Oh, hey, a payphone. Don't see these too often in Japan either.
Well, most everyone's got a cell phone these days, so there's not much demand anymore.
You know, I used to collect telephone cards back in the day, actually. Pop idols on them.
All right, that was a thing. You were big on collecting, Adachi-san?
I was, yeah. Until a coworker swiped one of my rare cards. Got a hole punched in the card from when he used it. That was the last straw.
That was pretty common back then.
That whole debacle punched a hole in my heart, too. Made me stop collecting entirely. Promise me, Kasuga. Promise me you'll never use another man's phone card without consent.
Oh, yeah, sure thing. But when am I ever gonna use one now? We're really opening up. Are those hibiscus flowers? Oh, they sure are pretty.
Did you know they symbolize trust, according to Japanese flower language?
Oh, yeah? I'm surprised you knew that.
Nah, I read it from a book way back. Wanted to catch a hostess's attention, see?
You really went the distance. Did you learn any other flower meanings?
Well, one I remember for sure is the slipper flower.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. What's it mean?
I'll surrender everything I have to you. Don't keep me in suspense, Kasuga.
Yeah, you're only getting a flower and nothing else, man. All right. Dolls and Devil's Playhouse. Interesting thing they got going.
Yeah, it's one of the more well-known nightclubs. They got these sexy dancers surrounding you while you eat, drink, chill, whatever.
Dinner and a show, huh? Guess that's a thing over here, too.
Ooh, let's check it out. You guys feeling brave enough? Come on, how often are we in Hawaii? It's an experience.
True, it would leave an impression. And hey, it might be fun.
I wonder what kind of dances they do. I can't wait.
Never thought Chi-chan would be the most excited about it. Maybe we'll really have to stop by.
Hey, check out that thrift shop. That is one sweet jacket.
You're pretty big on American clothes, Adachi-san.
Oh, yeah? Well, American movies did have a huge influence on my generation. Oh, man, there was one about a fighter pilot that made waves back in the day. Yeah, bought me the same jacket as the guy and went around airports listening to the score. Man, that takes me back. I was so young and naive.
You have real good taste in clothes, though. So, what happened to that jacket?
Well, I gained weight, so it doesn't fit me anymore. I used to be thin as a rail back then.
Oh, we're really opening up. Damn, we're so close now.
I saw something interesting on TV the other day. They say the average person only lasts for 23 hours in their lifetime.
Yeah? That little, huh?
You know, I'm sure it varies from person to person or how it's calculated, but still, I was shocked.
I'd have thought we laughed way more than that. It shouldn't be more like 23 years?
That's way too much.
Right, I'd be laughing myself to death.
You know, maybe they need to revise that theory for Ichiban, specifically.
Well, I'm sure we'd all live a little longer if we laughed as much as this guy.
You know, I was thinking, studying might actually be cool.
The hell are you talking about? Hey, you eat something funny?
No, it's just, as a kid, I used to hate it. Getting forced to study day in and day out. But coming here and seeing all these cultures come together has been a real eye-opener. And it made me think learning more about stuff might not be such a bad idea.
Listen to that. Looks like this trip's really rubbing off on you, huh? You know, I've been learning my fair share of things too since I got here. Like, what's the best way to ask a lady out for dinner?
You call that studying?
You know, Ichiban, you've changed.
Huh? I have?
Yeah, it's like you've got a bit more style.
I guess Kasuga's finally at my level, huh?
Adachi-san, you haven't changed one bit.
Well, the thing is, pretty much everyone here's got style, so it's on me to keep up. Besides, learning how to stay attractive in your 50s is a never-ending battle.
Well said. See you at the top, comrade.
I'm really curious what level you think you are.
So, their hideout's the theater itself, huh? Don't see that every day.
Not like there's customers. No way with how they treat the place.
Yeah, they've been using it a while now. It's basically their playground. Never know when they'll show up. Watch your back, yeah.
Hostess on HR. Confident bastard, ain't he?
Hey, this is your Mai's turf. Safe to say he's got the advantage.
Ha! This is a surprise. I was hoping the dragon would have more teeth. Sit down. No, don't tell me you're done. Be a real shame.
What time is it? Our reservations.
A lot of these Hawaiian fruits sure are colorful.
Oh. Ooh, aren't they selling dragon fruit over there?
Damn. Not only does it look cool, it's also got one badass name. Is it tasty, though?
I'd never had it before myself, but I would buy one anyway, just because, you know, it looks and sounds cool. It's like buying an album for the cover art, you know?
What, you're gonna buy something based on how it looks? Not even knowing how it tastes?
Doesn't matter if it's a CD or a fruit. I just can't resist whatever catches my attention. One of these, please. Wait. How the heck do you eat these?
Should have figured you'd be an impulse shopper, Adachi-san. All right. I feel like I've gotten to know them well.
Smells like curry. That scent's irresistible.
You said it. I'll eat curry even if I'm not hungry. I actually really like preparing it too. If you make a bunch and let it sit for a week, it enhances the taste.
Wait, hold on. A week? Wouldn't it go rancid?
You'll either end up with a rich, deep flavor, or food poisoning. The ultimate gamble, the forbidden cuisine.
Some stakes are too high to gamble with. All right.
This curry place is really something. I often come here with Jungi. Only thing is, the owner is a bit pushy when it comes to the naan.
Sounds pretty typical.
One time, we actually turned him down, and he looked absolutely devastated. Now, I always make sure to order a large helping.
You're surprisingly empathetic. Though I imagine it leaves you stuffed.
Well, it is way more than I can handle, so I just shovel it all onto Jungi's plate. He gets so full, he can hardly walk out of the restaurant. I guess that's why he hasn't come here with me lately.
You don't say. Things are going well.
You know you can enjoy any meal like it's expensive yakiniku? Just eat near a yakiniku place so you can smell the scent of it. A homeless senpai taught me that little life hack.
That sure is a way to hack at life.
It's amazing how it tricks your brain. Also works with curry shops, or places that serve grilled eel.
Don't those places mind you standing outside eating?
Nah, just find a park near enough to smell it but not bother anyone.
Seems like you've got everything hacked right up. All right.
I need to buy more toothpaste. Well, this is too expensive, though.
So you're not buying any?
Well, the kind I like goes on sale sometimes. I'll wait. I can always go a few more days by really cranking the tube.
That tube's in for some hell. I feel bad for it. Things are going well. You were a nurse once, right, Namba? Getting certified must have been difficult.
Oh, yeah. Clinical training, cramming for exams, the works. I go to bookstores like this and walk out with piles of textbooks.
That's admirable. I can tell you were dedicated.
Thing is, I'd buy just as much manga. That, slowed me down a little. Still, ask me anything about manga from that period. I'm an expert.
I suppose that's another kind of dedication. All right.
A sushi place? Conveyor belt sushi is pretty good once in a while.
What's your favorite sushi, Sunny?
It depends, but usually salmon. Like, it's not particularly oily, and it's even a little sweet.
Salmon's a solid choice. What would be your second favorite?
Seared salmon.
Not sure that counts as different. Things are going well.
Oh yeah, I heard this from Jungi Han the other day. You use those windmills over in Komijul to power your washing machine, right? You guys still into that?
Oh, you mean wind energy? Of course. We look into that just about every day. The new fan's performance has been optimized to catch even the tiniest breeze.
Wow. Well, then that means...
That's right. We've got spin cycle and everything. The goal is to generate stable power, but it's hard to do so with renewable energy.
Probably be a while before you can get the dryer running, huh?
Well, I could always strap you to a bicycle. I'm sure that'd do the trick.
I think I'll pass.
Namba, would you say you're a strong drinker?
Nah, probably not. My face doesn't go red, so some people assume I am. But I do get sleepy. That's a problem on the train back.
How so?
Half the time, I'd pass out and wake up at the last station. Back in the day, I just gave in and bought an unlimited pass.
I guess there's wisdom in that. All right.
Oh, wow. This store's bestseller is actually a recipe book.
You cook it all, Sunhee?
Yeah, I do well enough for myself. But apparently, whatever I make always ends up really spicy. Each time I cook for my guys, every one of their faces ends up as red as a hot pepper.
Then why not ask Jungi to taste test it first?
Doesn't work. He always tries to spare my feelings by saying that it's good.
Right. So I'll try to be thoughtful towards you. He dooms everyone else. In that case, why don't I give it a shot? But I won't hold back on my opinion.
Kiryu-san tasting my cooking. Almost sounds like we're dating for real.
Sorry, real what?
It was nothing. I, just realized that I need to grab this bestseller and hurry home.
Things are going well.
I'd like to board a train with no destination someday. Go where it takes me.
That might be fun. Want to try it?
Oh, you're in? Sure. Where should we go?
Wait, I thought the point was to have no destination.
Ah, right. Of course. Maybe I'm just more comfortable with directions.
Nothing wrong with that. It's part of your character. Decide where you're going, and take your time getting everyone there.
Yeah, I can do that. One thing, though. You're coming with us, Kiryu-san.
All right.
Oh, I need a massage. Lower back's killing me. The deep, unforgiving shiatsu. It works best when it hurts.
Unforgiving, huh? I could give you a massage. Never done it before, but I know how to apply pressure.
I get the feeling that's a massage I might not recover from.
All right. Well, offers out there. Things are going well.
The smell of yakisoba always brings to mind summer festivals.
It's been quite a while since I've been to a festival. Did you ever play at the booths?
Well, it's not like I went all that often. I was pretty good at catching goldfish, though. I would spot a fish that had its guard down and track its movements for a while before scooping it up with a flick of my wrist. I can catch tons of them. However many you want, easy peasy.
Those goldfish don't stand a chance against the valiant leader of the Komi Jewel, huh? If I ever need to take on some fish, I'll be counting on you, Sunhee. All right.
So, on the morning news, they had this segment on divination. According to that, my lucky color is pink today.
Huh. Wouldn't have guessed you were into that sort of thing.
I mean, I don't go out of my way to follow that stuff. But once it grabs my attention, I get a little curious.
I can relate to that.
Although, I don't have anything pink on today. Not even a single accessory. Guess that means I'm all out of luck.
If you look in the mirror, I think you'll realize just how lucky you are. What about the color of your hair?
Oh, right.
Things are going well.
Hey, Kiryu-san, mind if I grab some drinks here?
Nah, no problem. What's all that in your wallet? Don't tell me. Is that a stack of 10K notes?
Are you kidding? Nah, these are all receipts. I saved them to file in my household accounts book.
Good for you. It takes diligence to manage money like that.
Yeah, you're right. That's why they're all still in here and not filed. My accounts book is as blank as when I bought the damn thing.
Well, at least you still have the receipt for it. All right.
Running around town like this together is a great way to make up for my lack of exercise.
You don't usually exercise, Sunhee?
Well, I keep up with training so that I don't get rusty, of course. But as the head of an organization, I spend a lot of time sitting in meetings or at a desk.
Seems even the leader of Komi Jewel can't escape desk work.
That's exactly why I try to find moments to exercise during everyday activities. Taking advantage of those early morning radio exercises fosters a nice, disciplined life.
That is very disciplined. Good on you for waking up so early.
Well, when I sleep in, I just use a recording and work out in the afternoon.
What about that is discipline? Things are going well. Fancy a game of shogi when we're free?
Maybe. I like shogi. It sharpens the mind. After playing it for a while, I feel my thoughts become clearer.
I didn't know it had that sort of effect on you.
Sure. It gives me time to have a conversation with myself. Did I turn off the gas when I left? Crap, what about the energy bill? I get through my whole itinerary.
Sounds useful for sorting out errands. Although I get the feeling you lose most of your games. All right. Our bond's getting deeper.
I used to come by here to fish a lot. Custom was to share your catch or trade with the other homeless.
Was this a good spot? I like fishing too. I even used to take a boat out for spear fishing.
Whoa, that's hard. I bet you were good at it.
Although I did get into it with a giant octopus once. That was a difficult fight. We both had a lot of pride at stake.
Kiryu-san, do you have one story that ends normally?
Things are going well.
Kiryu-san, I bet you'd make a good teacher.
Really?
You'd have a delinquent student who'd end up kidnapped. You'd find the warehouse he was held in, kick ass to rescue him. Oh yeah, that's you to a T.
So what you really mean is I'd make a good teacher in a teen drama. All right. I've really gotten to know them. Say, what do you do on your days off?
Curious? Well, actually, it feels like I'm always on the clock, but, lately, when I can find the time, I've been watching martial arts matches. There's so much to learn while watching, like how to move your body and whatnot.
It's impressive that you've been putting all that knowledge to work.
It's just a hobby. Have you ever seen those pro wrestlers pull off their moves? It gives me chills. It's pretty addictive to watch.
Pro wrestling, huh? Back in the day, I dabbled in that while trying to entertain the kids. I fought a match as a masked wrestler called Dragon Mask. That really takes me back.
No kidding. Huh. Wait, did you just say dragon mask?
Things are going well.
Never pass a school without thinking back to being a student.
What was your favorite subject?
Wasn't much for any of them. But I guess I enjoyed science. I liked the liquid nitrogen experiments. You know, freezing bananas.
Right. Did you try to hammer a nail into yours, too?
I did. Whole thing shattered on me. And then it started to melt, so it smelled like banana all day.
Well, I guess it left a lasting impression. All right. Our bond's getting deeper. What kind of music are you into, Sunhee?
I don't stick to a single genre, so I'm into all kinds of things, even oldies. I've been into pure love and camaraderie lately.
I'm a fan of that one, too. How about a duet sometime?
A duet with you, Kiryu-san. That'd be amazing. Wait till I start voice lessons first.
Wait, it's not like I'm asking you to debut as a singer. You really are a perfectionist, aren't you?
Well, yeah, let's just go with that.
Things are going well.
I always order the same thing when I eat out. If I had to guess, I'd say I'm worried I'll make a wrong choice.
Understandable. But it's good to challenge yourself. I felt the urge to try something new recently. So I ordered something called Chef's Creative Caprice.
Oh, impressive, Kiryu-san. Sounds funky. How was it?
It was so terrible I couldn't stop shaking for an hour. Won't go back.
So, in other words, I was right to be afraid.
All right. I've really gotten to know them.
Travel agency pamphlets. Make me feel like, traveling.
Have anywhere in mind?
And nowhere in particular, just like to a big waterfall. I want to go somewhere powerful, virile, 100-meter waterfall. Now that'd be something special.
Imagine bathing underneath a waterfall like that. 100-meter cascade, cleansing your mind of worldly desires.
I worry that might cleanse me of life itself.
Things are going well. Sunhee, your arm is bleeding.
You're right. I'm not sure how that happened, but it should be fine if I leave it.
Don't. You might become infected or leave a scar. You need to get that treated. Let me have a look.
Wait. No, that's all right. I carry a first aid kit. I'll handle it. You're a nosy one, aren't you?
Maybe so. And you tend to look out for others at the expense of your own needs. You've got the qualities of a great leader, but it's important to look after your own well-being, too.
Huh. Hearing that from you, of all people, I appreciate it.
All right.
Oh, they're selling gyoza. Oh, it smells fantastic.
Should we get some?
That's all right. I actually prefer to make them from scratch. I always get lost in thought when I'm filling and shaping all those dumplings. It helps me think things through.
I can understand that.
And I end up making a ton whenever there are big concerns or budget issues.
I guess it takes a mountain of gyoza to hide a mountain of problems. Things are going well. You ever go to the arcade, Sunhee?
Yeah, not much, but I did go to one the other day, actually. There was this claw machine prize I'd been after.
Yeah? Did you get it?
I wasn't even close, and now I'm short 5,000 yen.
Now that's persistence. You do know an employee can rearrange the...
Actually, they offered, but I refused. I'd already given up at that point.
I would have accepted if I were you. But anyway, I can give you some tips next time. I'm not too shabby when it comes to claw machines.
That's encouraging. Maybe I can finally get that little rabbit that, Oh, no, it was nothing. That claw machine is going down.
That's the spirit. All right. Our bond's getting deeper.
There's so much nature here. It's really soothing. Maybe I should incorporate more greenery into Komijul.
Yeah, I guess it does look pretty bleak.
In that case, I might as well set up a vegetable garden, too. I'd love to be able to harvest my own crops.
I can see you going all in and eventually cultivating an entire field.
Might start a new forest before we know it.
That sounds like something to look forward to. Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them.
These flowers are always pristine.
They are. Say, what's your favorite flower?
Let's see. Nothing fancy, but I'd say white clovers. They're typically found everywhere. There's always a ton of them, but if you look closely, each flower is unique. No florist would ever bother selling clovers, but I never get bored of them. Plus, their little fluffy flowers are adorable. Oh, but talking about this stuff doesn't really suit me.
I disagree. Those flowers are generally overlooked. But you still notice that each one is unique. And I think that's just like you, Sunhee.
Huh. I'll take that as a compliment.
All right. Our bond's getting deeper. This area's packed with fishermen today.
Speaking of, Jungi goes fishing every once in a while.
Oh, really? Does he go out on the ocean for that?
No, fishing holes are his go-to spot. He's generally a man of few words, but he gets really talkative while fishing. It's like the floodgates open up when his line goes out. He shares a hidden side of himself. He usually doesn't catch much, but I always feel like I've reeled in some big insights.
It's possible that the fishing pond is his space to just let go.
Do you like fishing? Why don't we go together sometime, Kiryu-san?
Sounds like you'll have me spilling my whole life story before I know it.
That's the plan.
Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them.
View of the Ferris wheel from over here just never gets old.
You into Ferris wheels, Sunhee?
You could say that. Mostly I prefer to admire them from afar. I just get lost in that twinkle as it slowly spins around. Oh, and I feel the same way about merry-go-rounds.
So a day at an amusement park with you would be a day spent going around in circles. Oh, but I guess you wouldn't actually be on the rides.
Ah, a day at the amusement park with you, Kiryu-san? In that case, it actually might be cool to go for a spin. On the Ferris wheel, the merry-go-round, or even one of those teacup rides together.
After that, our eyes would be going in circles. All right. Our bond's getting deeper.
Huh. I should get a new glasses case.
Something wrong with the one you have?
No, but I'd like a prettier one. Just in the case. Oh, no pun intended. I'm just a sucker for a pretty case. Shit. Wait.
2 puns in a row. You're on a roll.
Seems to be the case.
Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them. A mountain of trash. In the middle of the city.
Hey, Kiryu-san, watch yourself.
What's wrong?
You never know what kind of wildlife's hiding in there. I once got attacked by a raccoon at that heap. Those things are vicious. I barely defended my spot. What's that look for? I figured you'd think I was courageous.
You couldn't just let the raccoon have the trash mountain? All right. Complete.
Kiryu-san, I feel like I've gotten to know you pretty well now.
I suppose so. You're an interesting person, Nanba.
That's an honor coming from you. Hey, follow me. Now, there's a spot I'd like to show you. Sunrise Bridge.
Lead the way.
Oh, more DVDs.
Is there a movie that you want to see?
Not really. Jungi rented a pile of them the other day. Apparently, he finally found a copy of this drama that he's wanted to watch. Actually, did he ever return those? I swear I saw them in front of his monitor earlier. He's very talented, but he can be a little scatterbrained.
You're surprisingly protective of him. I doubt he's actually that helpless.
Well, I do tend to coddle him a bit.
That's just another aspect of how you two support each other. But double-checking that return date is probably not a bad idea.
Ugh, what a pain.
Things are going well. Complete. Golfing in Hawaii might be nice. Forgot to look before I crossed. I need to be more careful.
Hey, Nanchan. Is Ichiban doing okay?
Well, he's stirred up all kinds of trouble in Hawaii. But for him, that's nothing unusual. Right, Kiryu-san?
Yeah. When I first bumped into him, he was running around in handcuffs.
Doesn't change at all, does he?
I take it that means you're worried about him?
Not so much. I was just asking, that's all.
Yeah? You say so. After seeing the ocean in Hawaii, I have to admit, this river is dirty as piss.
I'm sure most things are by comparison.
But somehow, I think I like it more here.
I can understand that. Sometimes your messy bed's more comfortable than a five-star hotel room.
Exactly. That's just the beauty of home, I guess.
Nanchan, you can still do better than some polluted creek.
Ah, creek, sweet creek, I say. Great times here. Great memories. Yep, keep the champagne. It's Finn sake for me.
You know what? Fine. Let me try some Finn sake next time.
Ha! I knew I'd reel you in someday. Finn sake for everybody.
Why the hell not?
Convenience stores always have that great oden soup smell.
What would you say is your favorite part?
Ooh. Well, shirataki noodles, eggs, beef tendon. I mean, it's all great, but I've really enjoyed cabbage rolls lately.
Huh, cabbage rolls. They put those in the soup now?
Yeah, the meat goes perfect with the oden broth. It's the best.
That does sound good. Daikon radish was the standard in my day, since it soaked up all the soup. Maybe soaked up cabbage will become the new favorite. Things are going well. Never knew there was a club here. Takes me back.
Were you ever much of a dancer, Kiryu-san?
Maybe a little. What about you, Psycho? You dance?
No. The only dancing I've ever done is at school during PE. I don't think I've ever danced at these kinds of places.
That right. Well, you're pretty athletic. I'm sure you could disco if you really wanted.
Disco? Wait, Kiryu-san, how long has it been since you last danced?
Huh? All right.
Ooh, an arcade. Oh, I haven't been to one in forever.
What kind of games do you usually play, Psycho?
Well, typically fighting games. The girls and regulars at the club love them. I started playing just to be social, but I ended up getting super into it.
So if it was a social thing, did you ever let people win?
Nope, I'd wipe the floor with them. I hate losing on purpose.
And that's social? Things are going well.
Oh, this place gives you bonus points if you use contactless payments.
Contactless? I've heard of that, but I don't know too much about it.
You put money into a smartphone app and pay through that. You can do all your shopping with just your phone, and you usually get points, so it's pretty handy. The only problem is not every store takes the same type. So I've loaded up 8 different brands to be safe.
Huh. You sure handy's the right word? All right.
Nothing beats fresh baked bread. That said, I've been buying it less and less these days.
Did you get bored, you think?
Oh, no. It's just that I recently got myself a bread maker, so I've been really into that instead.
A bread maker? So you've been baking your own?
The newest ones are pretty amazing. They knead, ferment, and bake all on their own. You can even adjust the fermentation time to change the texture of the bread.
Oh, okay.
And by tuning the temperature, you can change up how soft you want your crust. Oh, there's a great deal on it right now, too, and it even comes with a cashback.
Have you ever thought about writing commercials?
Huh?
Things are going well.
A message from my marketplace app. Guess the bidder wants me to lower the price.
What, they trying to haggle?
Yeah, it's nothing I'll miss, so I can lower it to... Wait, they want half off? In their dreams.
You gonna turn him down?
Yeah, I'll be losing money with the shipping costs. Maybe you can buy it, Kiryu-san. I'll do half off for you, no problem.
Yeah? And what would I be buying?
It's a facial toning device.
Right. All right.
I won a cute pair of sneakers from a sweepstakes the other day. Miraculously, they were just my size.
I guess you really can win those, huh?
I was surprised too, but I think I might have used up all my luck. I'm always wearing high heels though, so sneakers will be a nice change of pace.
Huh. Never thought about that before.
Oh, it genuinely feels like you can walk just about anywhere.
I do wear a lot of dress shoes. Maybe I should make the change too.
Yeah, let's all get some sneakers and go out for a stroll sometime. Watch, you'll want to walk from Hokkaido all the way down to Okinawa.
If the shoes even make it out of Hokkaido, that is. Things are going well.
Have you ever tried golf, Kiryu-san?
I have, yeah. I've spent plenty of time on the course. Do you play at all?
Well, golf's a big talking point with customers in my line of work. I went to a driving range to try it out, but I couldn't get the hang of it. I had a hard time just hitting the ball. Got any good tips for that?
You just have to get used to it. Even practicing your swing alone can make a huge difference.
Oh, so that's why old guys are always swinging their umbrellas around.
Let's hope so. All right.
Hey, there's a school here. Makes me miss my old uniform.
Oh, yeah? When I was a kid, we wore those old high-collar ones. That was a long time ago, though.
Actually, Kiryu-san, I bet you could still pull it off.
Yeah. It might be kind of fun to spend a day in uniform again. But unless you've got a time machine, I'd say we're out of...
Oh, my club does a school uniform night. We could always do that. We've even got men's ones, too. You should stop by, Kiryu-san.
I guess anything's possible these days. Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them.
I need to get back to my boxing gym.
You take boxing classes?
Yeah, it was originally just part of my diet routine. But it's really a lot of fun and a great stress reliever. My trainer thinks I've got a knack for it, too.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah, I'll back you up if you're ever in a tight spot. You know, the old 1-2.
Good to know. I could definitely use it. All right.
I really need to make a reservation at the salon soon, but...
What's wrong? You don't want to go?
No, it's not that. It's just that it's so expensive. My hair's starting to curl up again, and straightening costs a fortune.
Straightening? I didn't think you had curls, Psycho.
I do, and getting ready in the morning's really starting to drag. Your hair's pretty straight, Kiryu-san. Ever thought about getting a perm?
A perm? Well, maybe if the occasion called for it.
Really? I would love to see your hair blown up like that.
I, think I've had enough explosions in my life. Things are going well. Our bond's getting deeper. I notice it's been pretty sunny over here. Maybe because of all the rain back in Hawaii.
I actually really like the rain.
Oh, is that right? That's pretty rare.
Well, to be more accurate, it's not the rain, but the umbrellas. I love stepping out with a fancy umbrella, so I think rainy days are great.
I get what you mean. The rain can be nice now and again. I once owned a really fancy umbrella, but it was no match for the typhoon that day.
Who goes out during a typhoon?
All right.
I think my arms are getting bigger.
Nothing wrong with that. You been training lately?
No, I don't get to go to the gym too much. Oh, you know, it's the pot.
Pot?
Yeah, I
got this ritzy French cooking pot, and it weighs a ton. It's super durable, too, so I use it practically all the time.
You can only do so much with a pot, though. Is it really that heavy?
About 6 kilograms.
Must be a big pot. Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them.
Cats are so cute. It's a shame my place doesn't allow them.
You always try a cat cafe, right? Any of those around?
That's for sure. I actually did go to one once. The regulars there gave me the who's who on all the cats. At first, I appreciated them filling me in, but...
Got pretty annoying, huh?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. But I ended up spending more time with them than the cats.
They try to show off their rank, huh? Well, I'm sure they didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, I kinda just kept my mouth shut. Oh, what if the cafe separated all the seats and each table gets their own cat? Wouldn't that be great? Then you can give all your attention to just them.
That sounds more like a cabaret club. All right. Our bond's getting deeper.
This mahjong parlor's pretty high-end. If you're good at the game, then this is the spot to play.
Let's test our skills when we get a chance, then. You play much mahjong, Psycho?
Actually, I'm pretty good. I'm usually the last one standing whenever I play one-shot mahjong with the girls.
One-shot mahjong? What's that?
Oh, well, you just take shots of tequila based on how much you paid out to the winner. I'm no lightweight, so I end up drinking a ton. But yeah, I'm pretty good.
You mean good at mahjong, right? Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them. Psycho, that bag seems pretty sturdy. You have it specially made?
Well, it's not custom or anything, but it is a brand name bag, so it's good quality. And the bottom's rock solid, so it can definitely knock a few teeth loose.
Did you say teeth?
I bet it could even fend off a knife or two.
Right. Guess you picked a good one. All right. Complete.
Hey, Kiryu-san, feel like taking a break?
Sure. You feeling tired?
Oh, I'm just in the mood for something sweet. How about Plage? They make the best lattes.
And that's where we'll go.
I feel sort of off.
Maybe grab something from a vending machine?
Yeah, maybe snag an energy drink and fire yourself back up.
There's a thought. Might even grab 2. I am an adult.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, those drinks are always so tiny, you know? Reminds me of this lifelong dream of mine. I always wanted to drink my fill of those things.
That's a lifelong dream.
Let's say we make that dream come true.
Well, I won't stop you, but I don't recommend it. I've downed several of those things at a time. It's only the first that tastes good. Had to call it quits after number 3. Trust me, 1 bottle's enough.
I suppose moderation's the adult thing to do. Anyhow, here goes.
You're still gonna do it? Wow, he is really tearing through that.
And hawking it all back up.
Oh, yeah. 1 bottle's enough.
Now you sound like an adult.
Let's be real, there was nothing adult about this.
Say, does Jungi Han have any hobbies?
What made you think of that?
I mean, I just can't imagine him casually passing the time with anything, you know?
Oh, well, he's definitely pretty curious. Maybe you should ask him yourself. I wouldn't want to answer for him.
Oh, man. Now I'm the curious one.
I will say, I think he's been watching a lot of videos online lately.
Well, that's pretty normal, right?
He likes those ones where people wrap rubber bands around watermelons till they explode.
I take that back.
Poor guy must be tired.
We ought to bring him a watermelon one of these days.
Psycho, mind if I ask you something?
Oh, really? Sure, go right ahead. Is something bothering you, Sunhee?
Do I have a ramen lover's face?
Ramen lover?
I've noticed lately whenever I go to the salon, whoever's there hands me guidebooks for local ramen spots. You know, when they give you something to read while you wait. The other girls get fashion magazines, but me, ramen. When you first met me, Psycho, did you think, this woman must be crazy for ramen?
No, honestly, I just thought your sunglasses were kind of obnoxious.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Is it?
I've just been feeling really self-conscious about this lately.
Are you sure it's not a coincidence?
Am I just paranoid, you think? I don't know. I should go back to the salon. See if it happens again. I'll report back to you.
Yeah. Good idea. Is that really a good enough reason to book a salon appointment?
Sacha, do you do events for Christmas and Halloween at your place?
Of course. Those are some of our most lucrative nights. Even the staff likes them because they get to cosplay.
Wow, they get into it, huh? I guess dressing up like Santa is always fun.
Back at Sunflower, I'd have to dress up as Santa for the younger kids. I guess that was kind of like cosplay.
Oh, I would have loved to see you in a Santa outfit, Kiryu-san. Are there any photos?
I remember someone taking pictures, but they're long gone by now.
It's me. I've got an operation for you. Locate and procure.
Sunhee, please don't be calling a Komi Jewel agent.
What have we here? A Chinese pub.
Good old Lin Lin. Actually, Sachan went undercover there. Nearly got her armpits licked, and then...
Not another word.
Sorry you had to experience that.
Aside from that fiasco, the pub itself is great.
That right. And maybe it's worth checking out.
You out on this one, Sachan?
If everyone's going, I'll go. Doubt anyone I know's still there. Besides, I'm sure the current staff isn't connected to their sordid past.
All right. Then let's go have a drink there sometime.
Goes without saying, probably, but they know our faces now. Bryce has too many eyes and ears for us to let our guard down.
Right. Everybody stay close. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, just have to work together. Same as always.
Safe to say he's noticed us by now. Barracudas and the Genja are starting to swarm.
Really not a fan of being stalked by every criminal in Hawaii.
Yeah. Akane-san and Lonnie were last seen at Night Square, right?
Wong To says as much, anyway.
Akane-san. Why do you think she'd come to a place like this?
Hard to say. For all we know, she was just passing through.
Maybe.
You're stuffing up my house! You're ready to pay for it. Don't matter, some little...
He's a pain in the ass to fight, but he's on our side now.
Am I serious this time? He's pulling out all the stops.
I'll say. Guess we better do the same.
Not too shabby. Want a fight? By God, you're gonna get it!
Would you like dinner, or a bath, or me? Do wives really say that?
No.
Never.
Oh. Well, that settles that.
It's such a staple of fiction, though. Surely someone must have said it at least once.
See? You understand, Kiryu-san. Let's suppose we leave the or me out of it. Meal or bath? Which do you go for first? That's all I was curious about anyway. I wasn't trying to be chauvinistic.
I'm not sure then. I think I'd want to get clean first.
Think I'd go with dinner. An empty stomach's too distracting.
Ah, sounds like the vote is split. Kiryu-san, where do you stand?
A bath first. I need to wash the day off of myself before I settle down to eat.
Kiryu-san, that's how you feel, huh?
Well, how about you, Zhao?
Dinner. That way I can wash off any oil splatters and junk in the bath later.
Oh, interesting. You're thinking from the cook's point of view.
Oh, well. I guess a man can dream.
So you do want some little submissive housewife?
If you like, I'll ask it to you.
That would be a true honor.
Yo, these frames are sweet.
How are they any different from the ones you already have?
The difference is slight. Yeah, they are the same style. I guess I like to stick to a type. I've got around 20 pairs of these same glasses back home.
You go all in, don't you? But I understand why you'd stick with what's familiar.
Right? I knew you'd get me.
All right. Hey, this truck sells vegetables.
Yeah, they do. I buy them here often, actually. Trust me, they are top-tier veggies.
So, they're fresh?
That's part of it. For example, check out the asparagus. Closed tips, all nearly identical. Or see, the daikon are hefty, but don't have too many pores. Stuff like that.
I get it. Makes sense you'd notice that as a chef.
I admit, I meticulously evaluate all my produce. But they're used to me here.
I bet any shop would feel honored to serve such a passionate customer.
That's not sarcasm, is it?
Things are going well. I could do with a visit to the sauna.
Oh, everyone could. I go all the time myself.
You know, I've never really been. I keep hearing about this sauna refresh thing lately, though. Have you given that a try?
Sauna refresh?
That thing where you cycle between a sauna and a cold bath? Yeah, they say it makes you feel nice and lightheaded.
Sounds interesting.
Extreme temperature changes can make you sick, though.
What if we worked up a real hot sweat from fighting, then jumped into the river to cool? Would that be a refresh?
That would be revolting.
Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant at all.
Hey, you know what? Forget it. Shame on me for trying to save a few bucks.
Jump in that river and you'll have a lot more than shame on you.
Ever try pudding from a convenience store? They're so rich and creamy these days.
Coming from an experienced chef, I believe you.
Actually, good food in general has gotten pretty easy to find. Means I better get my ass in the kitchen.
Huh. That's a winning attitude.
I just can't stand to lose. Thought it might just be easier to sell some of that store-bought pudding in the end.
I doubt you'd end up doing that. I'll bet you'll whip up something from scratch that blows that other stuff out of the water.
You know, that's what I like about you and Kasagakun.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. Just thinking about a recipe for some mind-blowing almond jelly.
Things are going well.
You know, I've gotten really into green tea lately.
I enjoy a good cup of tea. And I notice a lot of desserts are green tea flavored these days.
Right? But I'm in it for the process, not so much the flavor. Somehow, I just love making it.
That's a pretty refined hobby.
Sure, it was tough starting out. My tea would be all icky and lumpy like snot. Now I make a mean cup of matcha. Creamy, foamy goodness. You see, initially I just wanted something to go with my tea cakes. But these days, all I really care about is the arts of tea and honing my brewing technique.
Sounds like the journey replaced the destination. But isn't that how it goes? All right.
Charming Hasaku face?
What are you muttering to your phone about?
Oh, it's a crossword app. Forgot the deadline for the sweepstakes was coming up.
First magazines and newspapers. Now there are crossword apps?
They're pretty fun. Educational, too. Oh, gotta be ramen.
What's the prize if you win?
Well, let's see, a year's supply of bean sprouts.
I doubt those sprouts could last a whole year.
Yeah, no way. So if I win, I'll have to hold a bean sprout bonanza at my restaurant. And I'm sure I can rely on old Kiryu-san to help finish them off.
They have given away something more useless. Things are going well.
The French food we had at this one place a while back was fantastic. Oh, must be nice to be filthy rich and eat like that whenever you want.
Oh, yeah? You sound jealous.
Well, who wouldn't be? I definitely am. Though I bet I'd probably get pretty fat eating out all the time.
So maybe I am jealous, but it's not like I think less of myself or anything. This old-timer I knew once told me something I've kept to heart ever since.
And what's that?
The rich pay for my social, so who's really coming out on top? How about that? The man's got a point. That's me.
Oh, brother.
You're shitting me.
Something up?
There's this wok, made by a famous craftsman that just got released today. I wanted to try it out, so I was really gunning for one. There were limited quantities, and they have all been snatched up already. Damn it.
Guess it was in high demand.
Well, yeah, they're popular. But I bet it's only sold out because of scalpers.
Scalpers?
Yeah. They buy up all the good shit, then list them for auction at sky-high prices.
I see. So they're opportunists.
Bastards aren't even gonna use what they bought. Really pisses me off. If I ever find one in person, I'm gonna deep fry their ass.
Not sure anyone wants that on the menu. All right.
Hey, check it out. Four-leaf clover.
Oh, nice find. Are you gonna hang on to it?
It's a nice thought. But I'll pass. Life's been good to me these days. Hanging out with pals, running my own restaurant. I feel like someone else might need these lucky leaves more than me right now.
That's very compassionate.
To tell the truth, I just don't want to get my hands dirty. They're high maintenance.
Sure, I believe you. Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them.
Oh, hey, I need to stop off for some cleaning supplies at the drugstore.
Spring cleaning or something?
No, I own a restaurant, remember? The floor tends to get pretty slippery.
Right. Ramen shops and places like that do tend to get fairly messy.
It's actually a huge pet peeve of mine. One time I was crossing the floor, both hands gripping full plates, and I nearly ate shit. But I pulled off a triple axel and managed to save the meal by the skin of my teeth. Ever since then, it's been my mission to keep the floors of my shop squeaky clean. No way I'm wasting precious food over something dumb like tripping up.
Never would have guessed you'd be the one to slip up. But if it results in a cleaner floor, then I suppose all's well that ends well. Not to mention, I'd love to see you do your acrobatics in a restaurant. All right.
Oh, hey, they got Virtua Fighter.
You're into fighting games, Zhao?
Sure. I played the crap out of Virtua Fighter back in the day.
Yeah? Must have been a big shot at your local arcade, huh?
Not at all, honestly. I spent all my time playing it on the Dreamcast. And I got used to that controller. But arcade sticks are a whole different beast. So I always lost. I was kicking myself for not buying the arcade stick along with the game. Ever since then, you won't catch me dead without my tools and weapons. I'm so ready.
Seems life has a funny way of teaching us lessons. Things are going well.
Might be time to buy some new threads. You mind making a stop if I see a nice place?
Not at all. You have a particular brand in mind?
It's not that I don't, but I tend to go for whatever randomly piques my interest. Kinda why I can't stand shopping online.
True. Ordering online can be a crapshoot.
Yeah, exactly. I suck at it. I always end up with stuff that's not quite what I imagined. And returns are a hassle, so I'd usually give the clothes to my men.
Free clothes to sweeten the deal. Not bad, considering your fashion sense.
Not bad at all, right? Talk about employee benefits.
That's one way to put it. All right.
Nanchan, look! Print circle!
No way. It's a booth for ID photos. Nice try, machine.
Oh, how disappointing.
That looks kinda roomy. If we squeeze, we might all fit.
Barely.
Think so, Kiryu-san?
Why are we even considering this? Let's just find an arcade. You know, print circles are getting pretty advanced. Some even have skin softening filters.
Like in those photo apps. Sounds fun.
So no group selfie?
Is this place new?
Oh, you mean M. Hold'em? It just got built. Huh, seems like you can play poker here, solo or with friends. Huh, it even serves food. Maybe we should all go.
Sounds good to me. I won't hold back, though.
You ever notice, Kiryu-san, how much swag these kids' manga magazines have nowadays?
Swag?
Little bonuses, man. Microscopes, mini planetariums. Some even come with a claw machine.
Really? You can get all that in a magazine?
That's right. You build the gadgets yourself, and they're typically well designed.
Huh. That's new. When I was a kid, all we got were playing cards. I might have taken you still read manga?
Nah. One of my regulars brought his kid in, and I noticed the little guy crafting stuff. And before I knew it, I was sitting there helping him out while the dad was munching away.
What a nice family atmosphere. Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them.
Bring it on! It's over!
Good old photography. Actually, I used to be really into taking pictures.
And you're not anymore?
Well, in the past, I would snap pics of everything around me. But one day, I realized I just couldn't find any more inspiration. Maybe I'd seen it all. There was this emptiness. Like I had already captured every corner of my own tiny world. But I was just a kid back then. So the memories aren't very sharp.
So even as a kid, you felt your world was small.
Damn. When you put it that way, it sounds like I was a real brat, huh?
Well, if you feel like you've broadened your horizons, maybe give that camera another try. See if anything new's inspired you.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
All right.
Ever tried pudding from a convenience store? They're so rich and creamy these days.
Coming from an experienced chef, I believe you.
Actually, good food in general has gotten pretty easy to find. Means I better get my ass in the kitchen.
Huh. That's a winning attitude.
I just can't stand to lose. Though it might just be easier to sell some of that store-bought pudding in the end.
I doubt you'd end up doing that. I'll bet you'll whip up something from scratch that blows that other stuff out of the water.
You know, that's what I like about you and Kasuga-kun.
Sorry, what was that?
Ah, nothing. Just thinking about a recipe for some mind-blowing almond jelly.
Things are going well. Our bond's getting deeper.
There's a pretty rad pawn shop nearby. Always got a ton of great finds. Been a while since I stopped by. Maybe I'll go poke my head in.
I didn't realize there was a pawn shop around here.
Go figure, right? It was actually a hoarder's house originally. But once it got cleaned up, turns out it was full of treasures. I bought some of the bowls for my shop there.
So, the bowls at your restaurant are secondhand?
Yep, a total steal.
All right. I've really gotten to know them.
A UFO or... No, just a plane. Oh well.
You disappointed?
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't want to meet an alien?
You have questions for them or something?
Ooh. I'd ask something like, what are you into?
Sounds like you're on a blind date.
Damn, Kiryu-san. You always know just what to say. But I guess those questions should be prepped in advance. Interstellar diplomacy and all.
Definitely not something you'd find on my bucket list.
Ah, humor me a little. What would you ask an alien?
Me? How about, what do you do on your days off?
Guess it really is a blind date.
Things are going well. Our bond's getting deeper.
I like it when hot drink machines say stuff like, handle with care.
Why? It's just a machine.
You don't find that friendlier than just having caution hot on the side?
Huh. I guess it is a little more pleasant.
You know, I think it's cute how it varies from machine to machine.
Does it? I'm not sure I've ever noticed that.
Huh. Wonder if there are any wacky ones out there.
Like what?
Maybe one that sounds like a party girl. Hey, Sachan, you're good at this stuff. Can you do a party girl coffee machine?
This is like hella hot.
Now, how about a nerdy girl?
Drinks may reach temperatures of 57 degrees Celsius.
Ooh, what about a sexy hostess?
Ready to turn up the heat? But hold on. Are all these coffee machines going to be cute girls?
Hey, you can sure get me to buy a can.
I hope I never get so lonely that I need coffee to keep me company.
Only maybe. But at least in this group, you'll never get bored.
Kiryu-san, over here. Me and Ichiban used to go to this club all the time. It's got a nice vibe to it, and the hostesses are second to none.
You do know they're a rival club, right?
Oh.
Hey, if you say it's good, then it might just be worth a visit.
Huh. Apparently even women go in here. Well, I'm sold. Count me in, guys.
Well, I doubt Sachan wants to come, so maybe another time.
Wait! If everyone's going, I'm going too. Might as well see the competition.
Then why don't I up the ante? Drinks are on me.
Phew, then let's go in already.
Nothing like free drinks to win Sachan over.
Passing by this arcade always brings back sour memories.
Something bad happened here?
One day, on a whim, I tried out this capsule machine selling pocket plants.
Plants? Guess they'll turn anything into collectibles these days.
Yeah, well, I ended up getting 5 of the 6 possible items with no dupes all in a row. I was on this winning streak, so I figured I'd pull again, just snag the whole collection. But it was like the last one was actively dodging. In the end, I spent like 7,000 yen. My arm was practically jelly from pulling that crank.
Sounds like the machine got you good.
But you know, when I finally scored that full set, it felt like the stars aligned.
Must have been a big relief. What type of plant was in the last one?
Just your everyday Japanese spruce.
Huh. Shoot. Congrats. I need a charge. All right. I've really gotten to know them.
Oh hey, the Vintage Theater closed down.
I know. I was pretty fond of it. They really knew their stuff.
Yeah, I would go there too. That's too bad. Their 3-month-long Sharks on Screen extravaganza challenge was great.
Must have been some challenge.
You're telling me there's enough shark movies to last 3 months?
Sure are. I'd never joke about sharks.
Huh. Noted.
Must be hard to sift through all of them. Any recommendations?
A more recent one's got evil Martian sharks battling Earth sharks in New York. Classic setup, but really enjoyable nonetheless.
Define classic.
No, there's all kinds of stuff out there now.
Yeah, maybe too much.
A new one just premiered where the sharks were actually in the water. The audience went nuts.
Define shark.
There's a sharpness to your fighting style, Zhao. Your strike is like the flick of a wrist.
You think so? Oh, big honor coming from you, Kiryu-san. Maybe all my hard work's paid off.
Have you been doing some kind of specialized training?
Nope, just draining water from noodles.
That's it?
That's it. Draining ramen noodles takes a bit of finesse, believe it or not. The goal is to make quick, reflexive movements, and as few moves as possible. Too much waving your arms around screws with the noodle's delicate texture, and the snap of your wrist is key. So I guess it showed up in my fighting, too.
To think it all stems from something as wholesome as making noodles. What else is up your sleeve, Chef Zhao? Things are going well. Complete.
Say, Kiryu-san, you up for a trip to the arcade?
An arcade? Sure. You have something in mind?
Not in particular. I just got the urge to play a few games with you, that's all.
Out of nowhere, huh? All right.
I think there's something over there.
Oh, treasure ahoy!
Right. No time to lose.
Sweet. It's go time.
Huh. Could have sworn I saw something just now. Looks like they could use some help over there.
It looks like. We'll take a quick breather.
The hell is this problem? And what kind of idiot hides in a safe? Because it's not the craziest thing I've seen. Still, better stay on guard.
They're asking us for help. Let's lend them a hand.
They might need a hand. Cool to help them out?
Looks like we can relax here. Want to take a break?
Looks like we can breathe easy here. We should rest a minute.
Okay, break's over.
Should I open?
Hey, what's that? Wanna go check?
Trick cane, huh? Don't see that every day.
Probably not all he's got up his sleeve. Let's stay on our toes.
Well, guess you're not all show. Now then, let's wrap this up.
Yeah?
Well, he's back to basics. Wonder what's next.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Stay on your guard.
Just stay down. This is getting old.
Apparently, this is a great spot to see shooting stars.
Oh, I guess I better have a wish ready.
You should. But I'm terrible at tongue twisters.
Tongue twisters? Where'd that come from?
Well, you have to say your wish 3 times before the shooting star goes away, right?
Oh, like, I wish to wish the wish you wish to wish?
But if you wish the wish the which damn it!
I see what you mean.
Oh, I know. My wish will be to become the master of tongue twisters.
But then you'd have no wishes left. All right. All complete.
Hey, Ichiban. We should check out Anaconda Harbor Park one of these nights.
Yeah, sounds good to me. There an event going on, or what?
It's apparently a really good spot to see shooting stars.
Oh, all right. I remember you saying something about that. We'll go check it out, then.
These chickens remind me of the one I had before.
You had a pet chicken, Adachi-san?
Yep. Bought one of the dyed chicks from a temple festival years ago and raised it myself.
Wait, you mean you got to eat fresh eggs with your rice every single day?
Nope. It was male, so no eggs. That meant...
Don't tell me you ate...
Well, he'd wake me up in the morning like an alarm clock.
Whew, glad he didn't end up on the grill. We're really opening up. All complete.
Hey, Kasuga, let's take a break.
Sure. Like at a cafe or something?
How about somewhere with good drinks and an ocean view?
Seriously, man? You just want to get boozed up, don't you? All right, fine. Want to hit up Soleil, then?
Now we're talking. Come on, let's move.
I don't think this was part of the plan. Mai's gonna be pissed.
Well, we're here to help him, right? Maybe he'll look past it.
You call that shit driving? If I still had my badge, your license would be mine.
Hey! Easy there, driver's ed. I got us in, didn't I?
Dumbass. Now, whatever. Let's make this quick. Kasuga's waiting for us.
Yeah, I heard you missed us.
You guys in one piece?
Yeah, we're fine. Time to take these chumps down.
I'm getting too old for this.
Glad the gang's all here. Let's roll! Awfully quiet here.
Yeah, I know what that means. Probably a trap waiting on the next floor. Let's take a quick breather, yeah?
It's coming from those machines. We gotta destroy them.
Yes, keep at it, Kasuga-san. You don't know when to quit.
Well, that's scary. Probably have a few bruises after this.
Hey, we can't back down now. We're locked in, sister, so buckle up.
Looking a little worse for wear there, Kiryu-chan. Still, you wouldn't kick the nest. Won't let you off the hook that easy.
No more games. It's time I go all out. Things are finally getting interesting. Time for the real deal.
I'd say that's enough for a warm-up. Now, let's have some fun!
I think we're clear. I don't see any enemies.
So it sure be this way. Keep your eyes open.
You kidding me with that shit? His private army wasn't enough?
He's making a mess of the place, too. Ought to teach him some manners. I'll follow you.
Shit, look at the size of that thing.
Good swipe will split you in two. Better stay clear, yeah?
Quit wriggling and hold still!
Whoa, a squall? It's pouring out!
I'm completely soaked. No point in buying an umbrella now.
You're right. There's an idea. Buy some shampoo now and save on your water bill.
Are you that hard up?
Nah, Jungi, squalls like these pass quick. You'd have no time to rinse.
Plus, my hair takes a number of other treatments. Oh well, not to be.
If you're that particular, why would you even consider washing outside?
What's that giant mouse monster? It freaks me out.
Oh, that's Kamala, Kamurocho's mascot.
Like back in Japan?
Yeah, most districts have one. Kamala promotes peace and safety.
Peace and safety, huh?
Yep.
In Kamurocho?
Yeah.
How's that working out for him?
Don't give up, Adachi-san.
Nah, Chitose's right. It is pretty dumb.
Hey, come on. Anyone can start over from rock bottom. Kamurocho really might become a safe place someday.
Think so?
I mean, probably.
Sheesh, if you don't even believe in Kamala.
These shopping malls are so fun to walk around.
Yeah, everyone's enjoying themselves, so you feel happy too. And way more styles than you can find in Japan.
Chichan, what's that you're looking at?
I can't help myself with little things like these. Look, it's a chicken in a bathtub. How cute is that?
Sure, but what do you even use it for?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. I think it's a lighter. Oh, that duck is hula dancing.
Why do I get the feeling your room's filled with this stuff?
Oh, we got away, sure, but this place isn't all that much better.
Plus, we're still on Barracuda turf. Let's not let up.
Hear waves down that way. You might be near the docks.
You're right. Still, there's no telling what's waiting up ahead. Best be ready for anything.
What the hell? Guy's out of his mind!
This place is wired to blow. Be careful, Kasuga.
I'm gonna make you swerve!
Huh. That's weird.
What is?
Oh, the internet crapped out on my phone.
So is this the end of the world?
I don't know, it just won't connect all of a sudden. Damn thing was fine till now.
Yeah, sometimes the signal gets spotty, depending on the place.
No internet? It's like I'm cut off from the rest of humanity.
You're not cut off from anyone. You got us, pal! Just think of all the good times we've...
Hey, it's back! Oh, whew! Thought I was a goner.
You know, I think Ichiban was being real genuine just now.
Yeah? Ah, my bad. I wasn't listening. Repeat that, would you?
Just forget it.
Aw, you two are such good friends.
What you looking at?
He still wants to go? Give it a rest, dude.
Keep an eye on those sharks. If they get a hold, that'll be it.
Oh, shit! These damn things jumped the board! Why you told me? Don't get too close!
Up all you can! Your next stop, the jump buckets! I'll gut every one of you! Mark my words! This is where you die!
You look out at the ocean, you ever feel like shouting?
Not really.
I kinda get it. What would you shout?
I don't know. Screw you, ocean!
Classic. Makes you feel like a teenager again.
I feel bad for the ocean if teenagers are shouting at it.
Yeah, what'd the ocean ever do?
And at this rate, the sound of those waves will have me out like a light.
It's like listening to healing music. You know, the ocean is known for its calming effect. I've even found that listening to atmospheric ocean sounds helps me sleep.
Oh, so it's not just me. Then maybe tonight I'll just knock out right here.
If you want back pain, a cold, or you like being robbed, then by all means.
On second thought, my room is pretty comfy. All right.
Swimming out here is a breeze. What a pleasure.
It sure is refreshing.
You there!
But when you say out here, do you tend to have a hard time swimming in the ocean?
Well, actually, you know how my job often requires infiltration? Sneaking through jagged coastlines or swamps is no walk in the park.
Oh, right. In comparison, I bet you could swim the beaches of Hawaii in your sleep.
Just recently, I even had to swim an entire river upstream.
Dude, are you even human? We're really opening up.
This area is packed with luxury cars.
Sure feels swanky, don't it? Also, check out that convertible. Oh, it must feel great to ride with the top down at the height of summer.
You are naive, Kasuga-san. A convertible in the summer is nothing but a steel trap. All fun and games till you hit a traffic jam or a stoplight, and suddenly, you're in hell. There's no buffer between you and the sun, so you get hit directly by all that heat. People with dark hair should be even more mindful. Dark hair attracts more solar energy.
Holy cow. Man, when you put it that way, it sounds pretty awful. Oh, hey, so that's why your hair's that color then.
Do you really think this iconic look was all for the sake of some convertible?
All right. Oh, damn. The night sky's beautiful here. So different from Japan. The universe is incredible, isn't it?
What's up? You sound depressed or something.
No, it's not like that. Just imagining what it'd be like to go to space.
You never get tired, do you? Hero first, astronaut next.
Being an astronaut is probably way harder than being a hero, too. You don't just need to be in shape. You need perfect communication skills.
Right? You're working with people from other countries, after all.
Can't risk any gaffes, yeah. Have to keep the air clear.
Which is hard, since there's no air in space.
I gotta say, Adachi-san, that one was rough. Even for you.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
Thanks for trying to clear the air down here, Ichiban.
Damn. I misplaced the list of souvenirs that Sunny entrusted me with.
A souvenir list? She actually gave you one of those?
Yes. I remember most of it, so I'm rewriting what I can. But it seems the very last item is escaping me. Was it a dragon keychain or a wooden sword?
Does Sunny think you're out here on a field trip or something? We're really opening up.
Oh, they have comics here. You can't get these ones in Japan.
You read comics, Jungi?
Yes. I started out watching superhero movies, but now I'm a true fan of the source material. I like that the heroes aren't perfect. They face adversity and make mistakes. And the antagonist's sense of justice clashes with the heroes, like oil and water. American comics take an approach that is rarely used in Japanese works. I think you would enjoy them as well, Kasuga-san.
Dang, sounds like it's right up my alley. Even the artwork packs a punch. I might end up buying a whole series if I get really into it.
Well, with the most popular series, if you include spin-offs, they can easily number over 500 volumes. So you might want to rethink that.
That many? My floors would probably implode under the weight. All right. Sure is a beautiful starry sky.
It is. But I'm partial to the stars you can see over Komijo. For the Bon Festival, Sonny and I sit and moon gaze while eating tango.
Oh, for real? So you guys go all out celebrating the holidays then?
Social events are crucial. They help us to better appreciate culture and lift morale. Then dango and other treats can be enjoyed to the fullest extent, as they should be, right?
Yeah, you know it. So, how about next time we go stargazing, let's enjoy some shave ice?
That sounds nice. Count me in.
We're really opening up.
I've started cooking to improve my physique these days. I'm feeling even more toned.
Wow, Jungi? I bet you're picky about your meals.
Of course. but I'm also choosy with ingredients. Just the other day, I scaled a cliffside to harvest some pristine mushrooms.
Safe to say that diet isn't the only reason you're so jacked lately. All right.
There are a ton of dogs being walked in this area. They're adorable. I may not look like the type, but animals tend to really like me. I even attract birds. Just the other day, a parrot flew over and landed on me.
A parrot?
Yeah. Then afterwards, a strange man came over and asked me for money.
Dude, doesn't it seem like that parrot was just part of a scam?
What?
Did you give any money to the guy?
I had forgotten my wallet, so I just kept smiling and he went away.
Oh, being a complete airhead is built-in scammer defense. Well, whatever works. We're really opening up. Sure are a lot of kiddos out here. Should we make a huge sandcastle too?
You sound like a kid yourself. Besides, I'm too skilled to compete against amateurs.
What do you mean, skilled? They're just playing in the sand?
To me, it's a form of art. After I ascertain the correct sand-to-water ratio, I sculpt only with absolute precision. With these two hands, I can build literally anything.
Where'd you master a random-ass skill like that?
That information is strictly confidential.
All right.
Ah.
What's wrong?
I'm afraid I made a horrendous oversight while leaving for Hawaii.
Wait, what do you mean? Is one of our friends in danger?
Before I left Japan, I may have neglected to return my rental DVDs. This is truly a disaster. At this rate, they're bound to charge me a late fee.
Get over it. We're really opening up.
Hey, this is random, but do you think any of the shops around here sell chicken breast? I usually prep some after working out.
How often does bodybuilding cross your mind anyway? Scratch that. I bet seeing that chicken reminded you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. Dollars are tough, man. Shopping's hard. Suck at adding decimals.
Really? I've never had any issues with it.
Oh, then can I toss an equation your way?
Please.
How about 1464 plus 4839 plus 8697?
Ha! Piece of cake. Exactly 150.
Whoa, impressive! Of course, I can't even tell if you got it right or not.
Why do I even bother?
We're really opening up. Damn, we're so close now.
Price on these macadamia nuts is the best I've seen so far.
Are you a fan of them?
They're all right. I plan to buy some as gifts for Komijo.
Look at you being all thoughtful.
Well, we are a vast organization. I'm just scouting out the best deal. The Komijo is quite strict about limiting its cash expenditures.
So even macadamia nuts count as business expenses. All right. Feel like I've gotten to know them well. Huh? You good, Jungi? You look like you're sulking over something.
Oh, it's nothing. Just ignore me.
Come on, now I have to know. Least I can do is listen.
I have a pimple right on my face.
Wait, what? Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all? I'm stuck with a giant pus pod, damn it. From now on, I'm on a strict vitamins-only diet. Your understanding is appreciated.
Seems like this is a big deal for him. Hey, but you gotta eat an actual meal at some point. We're really opening up. Damn, we're so close now.
Hey, you think they'll still let us into the casino? I know we were there on business, but a part of me wanted to enjoy it. It had poker tables and everything. I bet we could all grab a seat.
Yeah, we'll have to do that sometime. Man, that smells crazy good. Makes me kind of hungry. That place has some killer spicy soup. Makes you sweat like a pig, but so worth it.
That sounds tempting, but I'll have to refrain.
Huh? Can't handle spicy food?
I can, but I have a cold sore. Not sure why I get them so often.
Damn. Not much we can do about that, then. Most of the shops around here go hard with the spices. You maybe want some rice porridge or something?
Oh, it seems I've miraculously healed.
Hey there. Liar. All right. Feel like I've gotten to know them well.
This area has a completely different vibe compared to the beaches and malls.
Yeah, it's sketchy here, all right. Best to keep your guard.
Strange. But I actually feel at peace in this dreary place. Perhaps this is simply instinct for someone who's made the underworld their home.
I don't know. I like that smile you had on the beach while we were under the bright sun. I don't think the shadows are the only place where you belong.
How in the world did you manage to say that without a shred of embarrassment? Well, maybe you're not wrong.
We're really opening up. All complete.
I'm beginning to feel a little hungry.
And then let's stop somewhere. What are you in the mood for?
How about Chinese food?
Sounds good to me. Let's head over to the Black Hibiscus. Video calls still get me nervous, even when it's with friends. It's just not the same as talking face to face.
Well, you'll get used to it after a while. You'll mess up a lot less, too.
What do you mean, mess up?
Ooh, boy. All right, this was back when I was working at the company. Now, I was feeling a sneeze well up, so I figured I'd go on mute.
Sounds like good online etiquette to me.
Thing is, my computer was muted all the way up until then.
Wait, so you thought you had your mic on the whole time, but in reality?
A guy that was silent throughout the entire meeting ended up sneezing at full volume. And what's worse is I didn't even notice till the end.
I'd be like, what is wrong with this guy?
And they could see my face, too, completely oblivious. Be careful with your words.
From now on, I will think of your face whenever I sneeze, Adachi-san.
All that trouble from one little text message. Anyway, everything should be smoothed over with people now. No more misunderstandings, all right?
Appreciate it.
Sorry, Ichiban. It's my fault for jumping to conclusions. I should have believed in you.
Don't worry about it. It's over now.
Thank you. One thing. Why did Elizabeth and the others all think you were interested in them?
Hey, let's just move on from this whole ordeal. No point living in the past. Now let's see what other adventures are out there. Toby? Adachi-san?
What?
This is one adventure you can handle alone.
Oh, come on! You see that thing? What the hell are we supposed to do?
Well, we can't just smile at it. Whack it on the nose or something.
One bite from those and you're fish food!
Indeed. If we want to win this, we'll need a good defense.
Whew. Finally got a chance to breathe.
Yeah. We should rest while we have the chance.
I don't sense any hostiles in the vicinity.
All right. This calls for a break. We'll keep at it once we catch our breath.
Another sea monster! What is up with this island?
Tell him what it can do either. Stay sharp, guys.
Oh, like the tentacles. See how they're moving? It's like they're checking us out.
Yeah, Tommy, I'm sure that's it.
I can't stop for too long, but we should take a break for now.
Yeah. Let's make sure we're ready to tackle what's ahead.
Come, my dear children. The time for our crusade is now. Do you really think brute force is enough to beat me? Useless curs, give up this feeble struggle and die! Insolent runt!
Like eye drops from 2 stories up. That'd be from about here, right?
Come on, that's just a way of saying something's not gonna happen.
With no wind, I think it could be done.
Kiryu-san, seriously?
How high up is the second floor? 3 meters or so?
Doesn't that sound doable?
You seem confident in your eye drop catching skills, Kiryu-san.
Put me to the test. Nanba, how's your eye drop accuracy?
Huh? We're doing this?
So, Kiryu-san just stands on the ground floor with his eyes open?
Damn it, Nanba, how'd you end up with the fun part? Psycho, we could beat them at this. Go downstairs and hold your eyelids apart.
Please, no.
Oh, it's so cold out. Let's get something warm to eat.
Oh, well in that case, how about ramen?
Let's get soba.
And so we reach an impasse. Kiryu-san, how about you make the call?
Huh?
Ramen sound good?
Soba all the way, yeah?
Ramen, I guess.
You. Why?
I knew you were a man of taste, Kiryu-san.
Miso ramen, with butter on top. The butter melts into the broth like cream. It coats the noodles and the chashu. Perfect for cold winter nights.
Huh. Okay. Ramen it is.
Well, that was easy. Kiryu-san, ever think about being a food critic?
Why? I was just trying to explain my decision.
I wish I could describe things the way you can. Like, a modern revolution in noodles and soup.
You know, sometimes it's less about what's being said than who's saying it.
What's that to me?
Namba, let's just get some food.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Ebuna's probably up top. Good chance he'll be watching us too.
Well, we've got a ways to go. And I doubt they'll make it easy on us. Everyone, stay alert.
Hey, might be a good place to rest.
Why don't we take a minute? It's a long way up.
Okay.
Kiryu-san, we've got your back.
Well, leading it to you.
Come on, where's your spirit? I want to see blood!
You've every right to be angry. Hit us with everything you've got. I'm done being strong. From here out, it's do or die.
Spout your ideals all you want, you're still yakuza. That's all you'll ever be.
Now your story has only just begun. You think that was it? As if that was all it would take?
Let's settle this once and for all. Talk about bonds. Taking responsibility. You disgust me.
Kazuma Kiryu!
I think I'm getting used to these squalls. When it rains in Japan, we all rush to the store for umbrellas.
They just roll with it here.
No need to worry about storing it or having it stolen.
I hate when it gets sunny halfway through the day. So many times I get home and realize I forgot it at work.
If you buy an expensive umbrella, you're less likely to forget it.
Really? Or would you just feel worse if you did?
That possibility would make it stick in your mind, though. Nothing's worse than losing something expensive.
Yeah, I can see that. Knowing its price would keep you on your toes.
Okay, but then what if it gets stolen?
Well, to prevent that, put a name tag on it?
Simple, but it's better than nothing.
A name, huh? How about umbrella?
Your own name, genius. You're not naming the umbrella.
Huh? Oh, right. I gotcha.
No wonder you forget your umbrella so much.
Okay, back on track here. That kind of sounds like pachinko.
Huh?
Now, when you finally hit a jackpot after grinding it out. Ah, there are no words.
See that guy there waiting for a wave? Must feel like being on, like, 1,500 spins.
Oh, that's the stuff. When you're down, but you know the payout's gotta come soon.
Hey, you got this!
Keep at it, brother! Jackpot's right around the corner!
Probably not the type of cheer squad that guy was hoping to attract today.
Man, Hawaii's big. Feels like I'm always running around.
The trolley helps, but there's still a lot of walking. The best shops are always in little alleyways.
Guess that's the case with any good city. Need to explore them.
Yeah, plus it gives you the chance to enjoy the flowers.
That's a great way of putting it. Okay, let's keep going and see what else we can find around here.
Let's do it!
Guys, no flowers down that way, just angry criminal.
Let them explore.
Oh, I hear that place has good soft serve.
Says they use almond jelly. That does sound good.
Soft serve. I have to admit, that brings up bitter.
But ice cream's supposed to be sweet.
Nanchan, what do you mean?
Back at my old job, my boss once sent me out for soft serve. I wanted to get back quick to impress him, so I ran. But then I stumbled, and it dropped.
Oh no! You had to go all the way back and get more?
No way. I didn't have that kind of time. Plus, I'd only spilt the ice cream.
No. Don't tell me.
So I grabbed it and put it back on the course, I didn't see how much dirt and crap got mixed in until I handed it to my boss.
Ugh, he must have been pissed.
I told him, promise next time I'll take a less dirty street.
That was the best you could offer.
Shameful may it be, all this talk is making me want some soft serve.
Hey, Namba-kun, run and get some for us?
Have you been listening?
Can't get over how huge this school is. That the student council's totally drunk on power.
Ugh, you read too much manga.
I was friends with the head of our student council, actually. She spent most of her time negotiating budgets for clubs. Seemed stressful.
So in the end, they're really just middle managers.
Reality never lives up to manga. I can never get over the size of this burger.
Has to be giant to satisfy that dino.
Oh, I've seen a pumpkin about that big once, around Halloween.
Huge produce like that's edible, but doesn't have much flavor. They're mostly bred for feeding livestock.
Huh. Maybe the dinosaur would like that too, then.
Maybe.
Except, isn't the dinosaur carnivorous? He's chasing a burger after all.
Ah!
But look, the burger's got tomato and lettuce. Maybe he's an omnivore?
Now I'm actually curious what this damn thing's hungry for.
Buddy, it's all plaster.
Is it weird? I always want ramen after a night of drinking.
Actually, a lot of our customers do that. They all leave saying, let's hit up the ramen stall.
Drinking lowers your blood sugar, which makes ramen tastier. Could be that's why it's such a custom.
Wow, you're pretty knowledgeable.
I'd always get dragged out for ramen, even when I was full back in the day.
By your boss, you mean?
Sometimes. Mostly, though, it was a friend of mine. We'd hang out a lot. Act like stupid kids.
Even you had your stupid kid days, huh?
Must have been a special guy to bring out that side of Kiryu-san.
Maybe so.
Hey, anyone else want ramen now? Come over to my place. I'll cook us up some.
Sounds damn fine.
Before we eat, let's all have us a good drink.
Oh, hey, cute dog. I'd love to get one of my own someday. I always wanted one of those big ones you could pal around with.
I've looked after a dog before. It was nice. I remember how he'd always beg to go on walks, even in storms.
That's the pet owner experience. Oh, makes me want one too.
I went to the pet store the other day, actually. Saw this big hamster thing. It was so cute. I almost adopted it.
Big hamster thing?
Yeah, what was it called again? Chin something?
Chinchilla?
That's right, chinchilla. Oh, it had such cute little eyes.
I'd like a guinea pig, I think. What about you, Nanchan?
When I was homeless, there were crows and cats everywhere. Hard to think of them as pets after that, to be honest. Spent too much time wanting to kick their ass for snatching my food.
Oh, that's sad.
When I get a big dog, Namba-kun, I'll let you fight him.
No, you will not.
Ha! I'd kick that dog's ass.
Namba, can you still do the back hip circle?
Huh? Why are you calling me out?
Just looking at the high bars. They say you can't do it after a certain age.
I can still do it. The giant swing, too.
You're a freak of nature, though. You belong in an acrobatics troupe.
I could still do it too. I'm pretty good at gymnastics.
Really? Can we get a demonstration?
Definitely not in this skirt.
What's this? Do I detect a harassment case?
What? No, I was just curious if she could.
I'm kidding. Just an old habit from managing personnel.
Is that what you call it?
Times we live in. It's best to consider your words before you speak.
Anyway, Namba, you never answered. Can you still back hip circle?
I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to the park alone at night and see.
Then you'd just get carted away for being a weirdo.
Oh, this world's completely inhospitable.
Hey, Nanchan, are you eating okay these days?
Am I eating okay? You sound like my mother.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen you eat a vegetable, so...
Hey now, don't assume. Anyway, you're not wrong.
Of course.
Oddly, I was better at that when I was homeless. I think I was more conscious of it back then.
That's actually kind of sad.
I'm kidding. Don't worry. I'm doing just fine now.
Well, huh? You are?
Yeah. You know those veggie juices that give you your daily dose? I'm drinking 3 a day. Well, impressive, right? I'll bet I'm packed with nutrients.
I'm more impressed with how smug you're acting.
I'll make him a veggie stir-fry next time we eat.
Wait, huh? What about the juice?
Carriage Highway is a nice name. You think it's true?
If horse-drawn carriages once took this road, you mean? So I've heard.
Wow. Oh, I love horses. Imagine riding one down this street.
Wait, can you actually ride a horse in public streets?
Horses are considered light vehicles. If you obey traffic rules, it's fine.
Same as bicycles, huh?
Just a matter of how well you can handle it.
Can you actually ride a horse, Sachan?
Well, a pony, maybe.
Even I could ride a pony. I was imagining you on a thoroughbred.
As a light vehicle, would the horse have to make 2-stage turns at intersections?
I'd love to see a thoroughbred try to clear an intersection.
If Sachan masters one, maybe we can. What do you say?
How does one go about obtaining a thoroughbred?
Hey, think we might find something over there? It's not a show.
They're in trouble. Let's give them a hand.
Now let's move on ahead. What could that be? Perhaps we should go look.
Pedal to the metal. Oof, it's so cold. Oh, can we maybe stop for some taiyaki?
Sure. Nothing warms the belly like a fish-shaped waffle.
Pop quiz. When you eat taiyaki, do you start from the head or from the tail?
Eat from the tail up.
I see.
I bite into the belly.
Apparently, you can tell someone's personality by how they eat taiyaki.
I like these. So, what do their answers say?
Head eaters are hot-blooded and results-focused. Tail eaters are cautious but romantic. Or something like that. Belly biters are compliant, but can get carried away.
You think that's true?
Well, seems fairly accurate from our survey sample.
I'm just repeating what I read, so no complaining to me.
What if you eat the scales first?
Oh, that's just freaky.
Well, I wasn't asking you.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about that. Who starts with scales?
Who would even think of something like that?
Hey, they still make instant cameras? Boy, that takes me back.
You didn't know? They're pretty popular with the younger crowd lately.
Is that right?
Yeah, they like the analog thing. They think it's fun.
They do? That's fun?
You know how with instant cameras you don't know what you're getting right away? Apparently, it's fun waiting to see how it turns out. People also say the blurrier pictures just look and feel better, too.
It kind of feels inconvenient now, well, with smartphones and all.
Sounds like people are enjoying them anyhow.
Yeah, well, not old guys like me who lived it the first time.
Actually, it might be fun to take one for a spin. Want to try it sometime?
Seriously? It'd be a waste of film if we don't use it all.
All right, then we'll use it all.
Great idea, Kiryu-san. You're on picture duty, Nanchan.
Hey, I want to be in them too! Ordering food with touchscreens now? Tech's come far.
When I was a kid, video calls were like crazy sci-fi. Now any phone can do them.
Hey, my Dreamcast did video calls decades ago.
Gamer alert.
Of course the Liumang Prince would have the fanciest toys.
They weren't that expensive.
If tech keeps advancing, think we'll get time machines?
If you could time travel, what would you do first?
Probably go back and tell myself not to eat those weeds. That week was hell on earth. Ugh, never eat what you find on the street.
Uh-huh, say no more.
Really? Time travel and that's all you do?
Why? What would you use it for then?
Me? I'm not really sure. Wait a second. Did I leave the gas on at home? Oh, with a time machine, I could go back and check.
That's your answer?
Couldn't you just walk home and see?
Caught some TV last Sunday morning. There was a new Sentai show on. Kinda drew me in, to be honest. I watched it till the end.
Oh, I totally get it. The stories are elaborate, the actors are young and hot. My coworkers watch it too.
You know how people would always say the enemy should attack while they're transforming?
Ugh, yeah.
Hey, you're not supposed to care about that. Just suspend your disbelief.
Yeah, that's true. But I figure you're in a fight, and the guy starts flashing and changing shape. I'd be scared shitless. Wouldn't want to get near him either. Guy starts tweaking out in a real fight, that's when you back away.
You know, that's a pretty good point.
For something so ridiculous, it's an awfully logical argument. So, I was at a 100-yen store the other day, and I noticed things were getting kind of pricey. I took a closer look, and it turned out there were some 200-yen items mixed in.
Oh yeah, that's how they get you. Nothing more embarrassing than coming up short at the register.
I'm not that down and out, you know.
So? Did you sue the store or what?
What? No, that would be insane. It would have been on me for not looking. Plus, 200-yen stuff's typically better quality, so the glue gun set I picked up was more than worth it.
Gotta love a nice glue gun. I use mine all the time for DIY stuff.
Really got your attention with that, huh?
I'm sorry, did you say glue gun?
It's a hot glue dispenser shaped like a gun. You use it for crafts and hobbies and junk.
Don't know why you need a gun for that, but all right. You'll have to show me sometime, Psycho.
And another do-it-yourselfer is born.
I could do with a visit to the sauna.
Oh, everyone could. I go all the time myself.
You know, I've never really been. I keep hearing about this sauna refresh thing lately, though. Have you given that a try?
Sauna refresh?
That thing where you cycle between a sauna and a cold bath. Yeah, they say it makes you feel nice and lightheaded.
Sounds interesting.
Extreme temperature changes can make you sick, though.
What if we worked up a real hot sweat from fighting, then jumped into the river to cool? That be a refresh?
That would be revolting.
Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant at all.
Hey, you know what? Forget it. Shame on me for trying to save a few bucks.
Jump in that river and you'll have a lot more than shame on you.
Last time I was here with Ichiban, he told me a strange story.
What was it?
He said he met an old man selling some miraculous spicy kimchi.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
So, he bought some and ended up giving it to this old lady. Yeah, apparently she needed help crossing the street. That did the trick.
I don't get it.
Neither did I. Just nodded and said, how about that?
Yeah, that sounds like a tried and true Namba move.
Kasuga probably had a lot on his mind back then.
Yeah, right. Maybe I should have paid more attention.
He was always so willing to lend a helping hand.
Guys, he's not dead. This neighborhood has such great apartments. I'd love to live around here.
These days I can't look at high-rises without thinking of, what you call it? Condo poems.
Never heard of that before.
Well, they're those pretentious taglines they tack on a real estate house. I think they're inane, but they're so pervasive, they got a whole cult following. Now whenever I see an apartment, I come up with a condo poem for it.
So you're making them up on your own? Let's hear some.
Where love meets pride, a clandestine encounter beneath an Ijincho streetlight. Like that, you know.
That was pretty eloquent.
Seriously?
Maybe the Komi Jewel could use one of those. Spiders in the shadows, amid illusions we weave our tangled webs. How's that?
Doesn't sound very cozy.
Points for style, but I wouldn't want to live with a bunch of spiders.
How about one from my restaurants? A nocturne of miso and butter.
You're right, this is inane.
What's wrong, Sunhee? Not gonna take a swing?
No thanks. Remember how I said I go to the batting center to vent sometimes? Well, I barely get any home runs, and I strike out a lot. I don't mind if I'm alone, but it's different with everyone here.
Well, I figured something was up. I don't think anyone's gonna care. Plus, seeing someone take a big swing is pretty fun.
Oh?
It at least looks cool, you know? Can't hit a home run if you never step up to the plate. Sometimes you just gotta let it fly. That's my take, anyway.
Kiryu-san.
Now, forget about anything else and grab a bat. The home runs will come later.
You're quite the teacher, you know that? Maybe you're right. All right, I'll give it a shot. Strikeouts be damned.
Show us what the Komi Jewel can do. Show the ball who's boss.
Yeah, here I go.
Something about this Kappa statue always being here makes me feel safe.
Not too long ago, the city tried a beautification project with those statues. Fizzled out because people kept stealing them and running off.
That's slow.
What would you even use a stolen Kappa for?
Yeah, decorate your room?
Just use figurines, then. These are way too cumbersome.
There's no real practical use for one. Maybe a body pillow?
Who would cuddle with a stone statue? There is no reason for it.
It's true. The only good place for a kappa is right here.
Well, if I ever meet one of those statue thieves, I am gonna have a lot of questions. Sunny, your nails are so gorgeous. Do you do them yourself?
I usually go to the salon, but I do them on my own sometimes. Huh. Psycho. Want me to do yours?
Would you? Actually, I'd love for you to show me how. I'm bad at the prep work.
Prep? For manicures? I figured you just slap some polish on them.
No. For a good manicure, you can't skimp on the priming. You've got to file the nail down smoothly, trim the cuticles, apply a base gel.
Hey, it kind of sounds like building model kits.
Say what?
Yeah, have to file down the plastic, clip off nibs, spray on a top coat. That stuff makes all the difference in how the robot comes out.
That's interesting. Sounds like what I used to do in my pocket circuit days. Those were fun times.
We might be naturals at doing nails, come to think. Sachan, want us to do yours?
I don't want my nails to look like robots or race cars.
You know, I think Adachi-san and I once had a good talk about mushrooms around here. If I recall, he doesn't care much for shiitake mushrooms. I wonder if that's changed at all.
Adachi-san doesn't like shiitake?
Well, he's a full-grown man, right? Not like he'll grow out of it.
Yeah, sometimes you end up liking what you hated as a kid.
Is there anything you're not big on, Kiryu-san?
Oh, that'd be... you know what? Never mind.
What, was that a pea? Peanuts?
Piranhas?
Pyramid cheese?
Did you make that up? Anyway, I was gonna say peppers. Bell peppers, specifically. Even as an adult, people tell me not to leave them on my plate. It's not that I can't eat them, though.
Huh. Never took Kiryu-san for a picky eater.
Huh. Maybe next time I make Hamburg steak, I'll chop some up really small and mix them in.
Huh? That's what moms do when they want their kids to eat their veggies. Kiryu's not exactly a little kid.
Who knows? Maybe I'll actually like it.
Wow. He's actually on board.
I'll make it for everyone sometime, so let's plan on doing that soon, okay?
Yeah. I'm sure Ichiban would love that too. Got a reminder for a checkup from my dentist soon.
It's good to get that done regularly.
No matter how strong you are, you can't beat a cavity in a fight.
Not an opponent you can outmuscle, that's for sure.
Ugh, I hate the dentist. Just hearing that drill puts me in a bad mood.
It can be stressful, I'll give you that.
You know what I need? A dentist that blasts punk rock during the appointment. Loud enough to drown out that awful drill sound.
Just a noisy dentist, then? It wouldn't affect the pain you feel.
It wouldn't, huh?
Well, it was an interesting idea.
If you had no cavities, they wouldn't drill. All the more reason to get your checkup.
Can't argue with that.
This event on the mobile game I've been playing ends today. Looks like one more run and I'll have enough gems to get all the items I wanted.
Didn't know you were so addicted to that gotcha crap.
I don't know much about mobile games, but if you're almost there, why not?
Yeah? Well then, if y'all don't mind. All right. Oh, all right. Let's go. Oh, shit. Whoa.
What's up, Nanchan?
You know how back in the day, games wouldn't let you save whenever you wanted? Your parents would tell you it was time to stop, but you'd shout at them, "I need to get to the next save point!"
Oh, yeah. They'd think I was lying just to play more.
Anyway, pretty sure I must have looked back then, just like Xiao does now. Funny to think about.
It's not the same.
No, it's totally the same.
You know how they say crap like cleanliness makes the man these days? Like hygiene's become as important as education and income. What I don't get is what constitutes a clean man.
How so?
I mean, you can't just take a bath and suddenly become a lady killer.
Well, sure. Bathing is sort of the bare minimum, though.
But baths make you clean, don't they? Who decides what else you gotta do?
Did someone turn you down recently?
Actually, some of the girls at my club were talking about this. It is pretty vague. Some say it's about your hair, maybe cologne and product. But some girls think it's just a polite way of saying they only like hot guys.
I knew it! I could sterilize myself and still not be clean enough for women like that.
I'm not sure girls want a man who's sterile.
Maybe I'm not the best person to ask, but I think most people just want their partner to maintain a level of self-care. Maybe it's as simple as keeping a clean state of mind.
Well said, Kiryu-san. That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, I get it. So I'll start taking a bath every night.
That's a good first step.
Nanchan, look! Print Circle!
No way. It's a booth for ID photos. Nice try, machine.
Oh, how disappointing.
That looks kinda roomy. If we squeeze, we might all fit.
Barely.
Think so, Kiryu-san?
Why are we even considering this? Let's just find an arcade. Print circles are getting pretty advanced. Some even have skin softening filters.
Like in those photo apps. Sounds fun.
So no group selfie?
Convenience store employees have so much crap to do. Seems like hard work.
Besides manning the register, they've got to process utility bills, issue show tickets.
The more services the store offers, the more skills the workers need. If I were in their position, I bet I'd be really grateful for self-checkout.
Yeah, that probably lightens the workload a bit.
I had to ask an employee for help when I tried to use the self-checkout.
Oh, me too. Those things are tricky.
I suppose the customer needs new skills as well.
Haven't been sleeping well lately. What should I do?
Maybe get more exercise? I sleep best when I'm exhausted. Try tiring yourself out before bed.
Nah, that's not the problem. I'm already tired.
Well, so much for that.
I like making my alarm a song I'm into. Helps me get going.
Yeah, I used to do that with my ringtone.
Okay. And?
The thing is, I hate it so much when my phone goes off, I ended up hating the song, too.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Shit. Just ask the Komi Jewel to give you a wake-up call. You sleep in, they fire crossbows at you.
Not a bad idea. I can arrange for that if you...
No thanks. I'm not trying to sleep forever.
I haven't been to the hairdresser in a while. Should get my bangs done.
Hey, do you ever strike up a conversation when you're there?
I guess, sometimes. Usually about nothing, though. Like a cafe I found recently or something.
I guess that's about right.
Why do you ask?
Well, when I went to get my haircut the other day, the guy was pretty talkative. Hey man, you got a lady? Where you work? Stuff like that.
Huh.
What'd happen if I said something like, nope, and I'm unemployed? Would they even know how to respond? I would hope they've got all sorts of stuff preloaded.
High expectations, I see.
So that's what you told the guy, right?
He was not prepared for it. Guy stopped talking after that. But at least my hair looked good.
Right.
That pair over at the meat bun shop was yelling at us. I wonder what they were saying.
Maybe they were trying to call us in? Hey, fresh eats! Grab a seat! That kind of thing?
You think? I got fresh out, sorry. Sounded more like that to me.
Well, they were yelling, so I guess that could be it.
Hey, Zhao. Any idea what those two were saying?
What are you looking at? I'll punch you right in the mouth.
What?
You old farts are dead meat.
Ah.
I think they were just thugs.
Guess all that easy living went to our heads.
Right? Maybe we ought to start doubting people more.
Sheesh. Couple insults and all hope is lost.
This area always makes me want to eat out.
For real. That place's meat buns are a...
Ah! Ah! Oh, you scared me. What is it? What happened?
Rare to see you lose your cool like that.
Cockroach. Well, bound to happen with so many restaurants. Didn't Jungi mention how much Sun He hated them, come to think?
Okay, I understand. Now, how about you put the knife down, Sun He?
Ugh! I will annihilate every last one of them.
Sheesh, oh, her eyes, man. She's not playing.
If that roach were any bigger, I'm afraid she'd bust out a missile launcher.
We might have to ask Jungi how he used to deal with this.
He really had a demanding job.
Whoa, what's wrong? Are you all right?
I was haggling on this flea market app when some jerk sniped the thing I wanted. It was good perfume. I should have just paid the asking price.
Well, no use crying over spilled milk. Early bird gets the worm.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. Happens for a reason.
Seriously? That's the best you can do?
Get where you're coming from?
Oh, Nanchan.
One time, the volunteers ran out of pork stew right in front of me. I was so excited for that stew. I hadn't made any other provisions for food. And I knew it was first come, first served, but still. It broke my heart. But I'm here for you. If I got through it, you can too.
Thanks, Nanchan. I appreciate the context.
There's something about street musicians. Like you can hear them chasing their dreams.
That's true. There's a lot of hardship to being a struggling musician. But imagine the euphoria when you finally draw a crowd and get applause.
Yeah, I used to dream about it as a kid. Performing, getting scouted, out in public.
You should still go for it. You could be a late-blooming singer-songwriter.
Well, it's not like I've got a steady job holding me back. Is there a lot of interest in middle-aged singers? I need a guitar, a mic stand, an amp, cables for everything, effects pedals for sure, some extra long-life batteries.
Interesting to see the switch from humility to ambition get flipped in real time.
If you want, I could sing backup for you.
This is going to be a concert for the ages.
That's one way of putting it.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to come to parks like this and blow bubbles. Takes me back.
Hey, bubbles, huh? Wonder if someplace around here sells some.
What, so we can all just go blow bubbles? Probably get reported.
Well, that'd be rude. Nothing wrong with having some good, clean fun once in a while.
All right, let me ask you this then. Say I'm out at a park, spewing bubbles left and right. How's that look to you?
I mean, it's not like... Oh.
You'd be leading the enemy straight to you.
Right?
I think that'd be the least of your problems. Hamakita Park's so nice during the day. I wish I'd brought a bento with me.
I was eating a burger out here the other day, and a big-ass hawk swooped in on it. Bastard.
Oh, yeah, I guess there are a lot here. Did it take your burger?
Nah, I dodged all of its attacks and scarfed the thing down. Next thing I knew, everyone was clapping for me.
Maybe they thought it was some kind of circus act?
Yeah, back when I was homeless, I'd fight the crows for leftover bento. Let me tell you, crows are serious business.
Damn. I thought I had it rough, Nambaku.
Well, you beat the crows in the end. Good for you.
Big ship. Must be nice to take a leisure cruise.
I've always wanted to throw streamers off the side as you pull away.
I think I've seen that. So it's the people on the boat that toss them?
Yeah. It symbolizes the last handshake you're sharing with those on shore. Isn't that a beautiful thought? It's actually kind of romantic.
I bet I'd be good at that. I've always had a knack for throwing streamers.
Oh yeah? I didn't know that. Any tips?
Hold the end of the tape with your non-dominant hand, pinching gently. Then quickly extend your middle and index fingers to throw it. Oh, you'll get a nicer arc if you angle it up a bit, too.
How about that? I guess everything has room for expertise.
You go on a lot of cruises, Nanchan?
No, not a once.
Huh?
But I've practiced the streamer throwing. They're a lot cheaper than a cruise. So now, I'm just a man who knows how to throw streamers. Huh.
I'm not sure what to say.
Hey, let's all take a cruise together someday. We could sail the world. You can run me through that streamer tutorial again then. I couldn't follow it. Sound good, Anamba-sensei?
All right. But I don't go easy on my students.
That's something to look forward to.
Oh yeah, there was a stage set up here the other day. It was some kind of comedy contest. I just kind of wandered over and watched, but it turned out to be pretty funny.
Never took you for a big comedy gal, Sancho.
Oh yeah, I watch it on TV all the time.
Maybe we ought to give it a shot someday. Who knows? Might get a few laughs.
Huh? Don't you think that's a little optimistic?
Huh. You know, I've always wanted to work at a convenience store, at least once. I'll be the staff, so how about you be the customer?
Me? That's one way to start a comedy sketch.
Hello.
Oh, customer.
Hey, don't pull Kiryu-san into this crap.
He's surprisingly good at playing along. Gotta say, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. Takes me forever to fall asleep, too. Maybe there's a good sleep medication around here?
Nah, before you chance it with the meds, you ought to rethink your bedtime routines. Yeah, probably toy around with your phone, right?
Yeah, that's true. I usually end up watching videos and stuff.
Maybe just stop looking at your phone in bed.
Yeah, the light from the screen causes your brain to...
If you get sleepy and lose your grip, you'll drop your phone on your face. You'll just wake yourself up, and who wants that?
Well, I was talking more about the science and what have you, but... Ah, well, I guess the result's the same.
Always want to go inside when I pass one of these arcades.
I hear that.
Like, my body responds to the sounds of the machines and tokens.
Yep, that's how you know you're hooked. We're all just plushies getting yanked up by the claw.
That's pretty funny, the thought of you all as plushies.
You don't think I'd make a good plushie?
Is that a face cutout board? Think it's for a movie?
I loved getting my photo with these as a kid.
What do you say we take a pic? Commemorate the occasion.
Commemorate what occasion? No thanks. Plus, one of those holes is clearly sized for children.
I got a small head. Let's do it.
Oh, seriously? What if you got stuck? Just live attached to the board?
That would be an issue. Imagine trying to roll over in bed.
I think you would have bigger problems at that point.
Yeah, they're rebooting lots of anime from when I was a kid lately.
Yeah, I noticed that actually. I like when they bring back stuff I wasn't into originally.
So it's new to you, but still feels nostalgic? Yeah.
course, now when they recast all the big sister types, I realize all the new actresses are younger than me now.
Huh. Self-pity train pulling into station.
It's just strange, being older than a girl you looked up to.
Well, I just think of it from the protagonist's perspective. A big sister is someone you can always look up to, no matter your age.
Well said, Psycho. Namba, you should listen to her.
Yeah. Why does it feel like I struck a nerve there?
There's a fortune teller over there.
Say, you think there's someone like Madame Ichincho around here?
Well, I doubt you'd see a fortune teller at, like, every station in town. Then again, maybe she's out there and we just don't know. Nanchan, is there a reason you might want your fortune told?
A reason? I guess so. You know those little easy tear packets for condiments? I can never open those right. It's always stressed me out, and frankly, I'd love to get to the bottom of it.
And a fortune teller's going to help you with that?
Actually, I know how you feel. I'll pry them open, and then whatever's inside will spray all over Jungi. Ugh, so frustrating.
I'm sure Jungi would agree.
Well, you know, there's a trick to those. You just gotta use your nail and put some pressure on it. The bag can't be wet either.
Hey, wait, that's it? It's really that easy? I swear if this solves it, I'm gonna start getting my fortune told by Zhao from now on.
Yeah, right. I'm as psychic as one of those bags.
You ever wonder why we click the tongs together when we're picking up bread at the store?
Oh, yeah, I do that too. Must be a subconscious thing. Maybe it's because we're excited for fresh-baked bread or something.
Yeah, it's like cracking your knuckles before a fight. All part of the routine.
Ah, I get it now.
The bread thing wasn't clear enough?
Hey, you ever walk into a bookstore and suddenly need to use the John?
Not the word I'd use, but I think so? Huh, I wonder why.
They've got a few theories on that. Some think you get the urge to go because seeing all those books makes you nervous. Another theory says you start to worry because there might not be enough restrooms. Nobody really knows for sure, though. Well, you know.
And those are real theories?
You know, whenever I go, first thing I do is seek out the can for peace of mind. I usually end up flipping through magazines, so lots of books things are non-issue.
Sounds like you've got things covered.
Maybe Namba-kun's the key to finally solving the mystery.
Key? Well, when you put it that way, I start getting kind of nervous.
Some key.
Guess we'll never know.
Sheesh, what do you want from me?
I don't think I've seen any kids use this swing set.
Well, if I were a parent, I'd rather my kids play somewhere like Hamakita Park.
This isn't the most child-friendly neighborhood, that's for sure.
Maybe not kids, but I see old guys in business suits on those swings often enough.
Huh. Do they eat there on lunch break or something?
One guy spent the whole day there, looking at the sky. Only went home after dark.
I take it he didn't do much swinging.
Hope that guy's all right.
Wait, you didn't have anything better to do than watch him all that time either?
Hey, I love a good park. I'll spend all day here.
Well, with the leader of a criminal syndicate and disconsolate salarymen hanging around, hard to believe kids would prefer to play anywhere else. Isn't the ocean scary at night? Feels like it's beckoning you.
Reminds me of the time I went night fishing with a buddy. Pitch black.
Pitch black? Wasn't that scary?
A little. But fish are a lot more cautious in the daytime.
Oh, I get it. Had to do what you had to do.
Yeah, except then we couldn't see a damn thing. Kept mistaking my flashlight for my fishing pole. Shit, a mess.
Are you kidding me?
So, did you catch anything?
Nah, fell asleep on the pier, conked on all night. Sun was blinding the next day.
Why does it sound like you were just drunk? Wow, the skyline here at night is always so beautiful. Look at that Ferris wheel.
I remember seeing a kaiju movie as a kid that set the last battle here.
Huh?
Yeah, I know the one. That was intense. They trashed that Ferris wheel.
Ugh, I swear, men can't appreciate so much as a view without imagining giant monsters.
Yes, and when the kaiju wrestled with each other and demolished the pier, so sick.
Oh, you're into this stuff too?
The ending of that flick was pretty sad, wasn't it? He dies for his friend, right?
And sinks down into the ocean. As a kid, it really struck me how sorrowful it all looked.
That movie's still popular. It's on streaming sites.
You can stream it? Hell, I should rewatch it.
Well, now I've got to see it too. What's it called, anyway?
What a big place. That's a high school?
Urban legends still a thing at schools? Ours had Hanako-san, toilet ghost.
Oh yeah, we had the piano that played itself at night in the music room.
They're probably out of fashion by now. Not like when we were kids.
Do you think we're the same generation?
A while back, I heard about an anatomical model that roamed this school at night.
Really? That's another common one, isn't it?
Huh?
Think it's because they're upright all day? Makes sense I'd want to move around.
I never thought about it that way.
What about the toilet ghost, Hanako-san, then?
Yeah, I never knew why it was she stuck in the toilet.
Has she just got a nasty upset stomach or something?
Well, shit. In that case, I'm more sympathetic than scared. We've all been there.
Huh. Hanako-san. Maybe we've misjudged you.
Goes to show you should always make an effort to see things from another perspective.
We don't put ourselves in other people's shoes much as kids.
Guess even monsters can teach us some morals.
Nanchan! Nanchan! Try this cup ramen. Spicy hot rounds of hell. Extreme noodles.
Look at this thing. Even the demon on the package is crying. I like spicy stuff, but my gut sure don't. Not lately. Pass. Hey, Sunhee, what about you? You're a kimchi connoisseur, no?
What the hell does that mean? Anyway, I tried that cup ramen the other day. Pretty tasty.
Oh, really? Well, maybe it's not that bad then.
While I was eating, Jungi kept looking at me like he wanted some. I let him have a quick slurp. Last thing I saw were his cheeks turning red as he ran off.
Poor SOB.
If it was too spicy for him, I guess I'll pass too.
Pretty badass, Sunhee, winning the battle against the extreme noodles.
Naturally. Of course, they came back for round 2 on the toilet later.
Won the battle, but lost the war.
Hey, Kiryu-san. I heard you were doing some collecting over at Kansan, is that right?
Yeah. Hauling it on that bike and sweeping up all those cans turned out to be pretty fun.
Ichiban got a big kick out of it, didn't he? I wouldn't have guessed you'd feel the same.
You don't really do it anymore, do you, Nanchan?
If I never see another empty can again, it'll be too soon.
How about you, Psycho? Could be a good source of exercise.
Oh, well, if it'll help me lose weight, maybe.
You know, most people aren't really doing it for fun. But still, it's true, it is a good workout. Your calves and thighs will get real toned real fast.
I bet. My quads feel like they've tightened up a lot already.
Maybe I'll just watch what I eat.
Okay.
What do you want?
Hey, a shrine! Don't you guys love drawing fortunes?
Yeah, I do every New Year's. It's usually a good one. When it's bad, though, I get kind of depressed.
Oh, bad fortune shouldn't get you down.
It's just a letdown, you know?
Sure, but, I mean, I just keep drawing until I get a good one.
What? You're allowed to do that?
It's not like there are rules about it. A person has to be able to take charge of their own fortune.
Wow. I never thought of it that way. Next New Year's, I'm not stopping till I get a great blessing.
Yeah! Look at that breakfast plate. It's so classy.
Chichan, you must eat that kind of stuff all the time.
I like it, but not all the time. Simple raw egg on rice usually does me right.
Hey, really? That's one of my favorites, too. Egg on rice buds.
Okay. Egg on rice buds. Sometimes I add bacon and cheese, like carbonara style. Or I'll meringue the whites and slice up truffles with them. It's so tasty, I can't stop eating.
Sorry. We might not be egg on rice buds after all. surprising that Hawaii's got so many temples and shrines.
It does, yeah. Immigrants built them.
Huh. So that's why so many things seem Japanese-ish?
Would you believe Hawaii's even got bond dancing? Regional teams and everything. They take it pretty seriously.
Bond dancing? With teams? No kidding. We should sign up. Team Kasuga. Let's win this thing.
Never takes much to light a fire under you, does it?
Why do I get the feeling Ichi's a mainstay at Bond Festival? He's about to take Hawaii by storm.
Yup, can't disagree.
Hawaiian food's amazing. I'm craving tea over rice.
Mm-hmm. Classic case of missing Japanese fooditis.
And I told myself I'd only eat local cuisine on this trip. Chichan, did you go through this at all?
Mm-hmm. For me, it was miso soup.
Damn, I completely get that. Nothing here's quite as soupy.
There are Japanese restaurants here. I tried going to one. They had onigiri too, but all the fillings were like avocado or cheese or spam.
Wow, that's unique. Even rice balls go Hawaiian down here.
The good part is that even Japanese food is new and exciting here.
You're right, and it still counts as local cuisine. That said, I'm not sure I'm ready for spam in my tea and rice.
Only one way to find out.
Hey!
On us again.
Hawaii's got so many wild chickens, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch. I think some households keep them too.
Supposedly, they can all be traced back to hurricane winds.
Hurricane winds?
Hurricanes blew away almost all the coops, so the chickens returned to the wild.
They lost their homes and made a new life for themselves. That's intense.
I think I understand now. Namba once told me how a typhoon blew away the box he was staying in. He looked at me, thinking back on it, and said he nearly gave up and died then. We should be nicer to these chickens. They've been through a lot.
You said it, man.
Seriously?
Hey, Tommy, you ever get the urge to drive one of these things?
Do I ever want to randomly give people bus rides? Seriously.
Sure, I mean, you drove a taxi.
So why would I want to do that in my off time? Okay, I admit it. Big vehicles are pretty cool. And driving a bus or a truck all on your own would totally be fun.
Oh yeah, like in a video game. Hauling ass in a huge truck. Pumps me up whenever a big American rig goes by here.
I like the classics myself. Maybe someday I'll have enough money to buy one.
If you want a classic Tommy, I'm sure you'll get one. How about a big red fire truck? Or a giant dump truck?
I meant a classic car, you moron, not a truck. Eyes up on that corner. A lot of cars speed through to the turn.
Oh, good looking out. I'll keep that in mind.
Drivers around here can be pretty aggressive, really.
I can't stand reckless drivers. You know, I used to teach might driving.
You mean night driving?
No, it's what we call defensive driving in Japan. Anticipate what might happen. Pedestrians might appear, and so on.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, that's not so big around here.
In that case, we better practice might walking. That car might not brake. That driver might be drunk.
Oh shit, that's that Save Ice place I wanted to try. Hold up!
Dachi-san might dash straight into traffic for some dessert.
Ah, I could see why he cares so much about safe driving.
Hey, Dachi-san, what's with the keychain?
Yeah, you noticed, huh? Picked it up at the souvenir shop.
That's pretty nice, actually. Fancy.
Right? How much you think it cost?
Let's see.
$4.
Well, what the hell? You didn't let me guess.
Have you never quizzed someone before? Here, watch me. How much do you think this bracelet was?
$10?
Take a closer look. It's handmade.
It is elaborately crafted. Sure took some skill. Okay, I say $10 too.
Why would you match my guess? You should guess higher.
How are you so bad at this?
Whatever. What's the answer? How much was the bracelet?
Well, I mean, it was $10, but...
So we were right!
Oh, nobody came out of this conversation right.
Doesn't the wind feel great up here?
I love the trolleys. Sometimes I ride them just for fun.
That's pretty swanky. Sounds nice, though. Hey, what do they do when it storms? Does the trolley stop?
Ah, they don't stop for weather. You gotta keep moving. The chance you'll get soaked just, makes it more exciting anyway.
Oh, that's cool. Like an amusement park ride.
If you're desperate for excitement, I guess.
I just got my credit card statement. Through the damn roof.
Why's that? You get scammed?
I was worried I did, so I went through all the charges. Then I figured it out.
Well?
Every charge was correct. I bought each one.
So...
Just saying, always check your statements. You never know if someone out there stolen your credit card number.
Or if someone right here has stolen minutes from my life.
Kinda thirsty. Maybe I should get some tea.
Kasuga, word of the wise, be careful with the tea around here.
Careful of it how?
Other day I bought a can of green tea. Sweet. Sweet like crazy.
Like pre-sweetened?
Yeah, like if you ordered tea somewhere and dumped a bunch of sugar in it. I mean, I was expecting something familiar, so it totally floored me.
Yeah, I get it. Culture shock, right? Sorry, Adachi-san. That sounds traumatic.
That's the thing. I kept drinking, and actually, it was pretty damn good.
Well, when you're back home, missing Hawaii, dump some sugar in your tea.
Oh, not a bad idea. I might just try that.
This is what it is to be a citizen of the world.
Feels like a slight overstatement.
Hey, what side of the escalator do people stand on here?
Huh?
In Japan, they stand on the left in Kanto and the right in Kansai. You know, so people who are walking can pass.
Oh, I getcha. Well, in Hawaii.
Wait, let's take a guess. I'll bet you a soda, Kasuga.
A real man's wager, I see.
You're on. On Hawaiian escalators, you stand...
What's up, Ellen? What time is it?
On the right!
Okay, then I take left side.
Well, the answer is... You're both wrong.
Let's try that one next.
There's no rule for which side to take. Stand in the middle if you want. Almost no one walks on escalators.
No way.
Escalators aren't meant for walking in the first place.
GG, boys. I await my sodas.
Damn, she got us.
I love shopping centers like this. They're so exciting to walk around.
Yeah, I getcha. There's so many people, it makes you think of zombie movies.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, this is a classic zombie spot.
What's it
Great imagining what you'd do if they came.
Oh, yeah. Like home improvement centers are the same too, right?
What time is it? Take a break.
Hey, Adachi-san, if a zombie outbreak started right now, what would you use?
Come on, it's gotta be a chainsaw. I mean, that's the zombie killer MVP, right?
Amateur move.
What is it? A reservation.
If you're such a pro, Tomizawa-san, what would you use?
Obviously a shovel. It's got the trifecta. Bash, lunge, and slash, baby. Doesn't need any electricity. Plus, you can dig with it.
All right. You make a good case. Chi-chan, how about you?
Take a break. I just drop a bomb on the whole place.
Hey, what about us survivors? Huh? We die in the blast.
C'est la vie.
Is she mad at us or something?
I don't think she was in the mood for zombie talk.
Is it me, or does it feel like we've been here before?
I film a lot of movies around here, like that dinosaur one.
Oh, that's true, huh? I think that explains it. I watched the crap out of that flick. Ah, shit, now I feel like watching it again.
I can lend it to you. Think I've still got it on tape?
You still watch tapes?
What? Are 8mm that out of date?
8mm? How old are you? I don't even know where to find an 8mm player these days.
You can just stream all this stuff now. Just watch it on your phone.
You got a point. I'll just watch it that way.
Hey, my tape, though. What about that?
It was, well, it was nice of you to offer.
This would make for good training grounds. Sand is useful for improving balance and core strength.
You're in Hawaii, man. You ever take a day off?
Maybe you should be more consistent, Adachi-san. I notice your midsection's grown since our time in Japan.
What? Oh, shit. I guess you're right. Ah, it's the food here, man. I guess I'll start my own beach training routine.
Now, what would your routine involve?
First, I place a sphere down, walk away, and blindfold myself. Arming myself with a stick, I let onlookers guide me to the sphere. Once it's in reach, I work my biceps by destroying the sphere.
You keep saying sphere, but I know you mean a watermelon. You're just trying to break open a watermelon.
So, what if I am?
Just take up jogging, man.
Yeah, whatever. I'll get to it.
Oh, you only wanted melon? It actually sounded like good training.
You never see some of the hairstyles around here in Japan.
Well, it is a different country after all.
It might be nice to change my style while we're here.
You've got great roots. A lot of things would work on you.
Why, thank you. Is there any kind you'd recommend?
Hey, speaking of hair, let me ask y'all something.
Huh? What is it?
While back, I go to my regular barber, right? And while he's washing me up, he asks if I itch anywhere. So I say, well, my ass lately. The way everyone reacted, I feel like I can't go back there. I didn't think it was such a bad joke. Are they just uptight? What do you guys think?
100% bad joke. Never try that again.
So goes my one chance to have a decent conversation about hair.
Yeah, sorry guys. Oh, I think this place still has the stuff we had last time? That round fried bread, you know? It was... what was it called?
Oh, yeah. What was it? Ma something?
Oh, I got it! It's malasada, right?
I'm not sure about that. Maladasa, could that be it?
No, that wasn't it. Masaoda, maybe?
I don't think there was an O in it. Madarasa, perhaps?
These are starting to sound like RPG spells. I'm getting hyped to play a game.
Okay, that's great. What about that food?
Anyone else have a clue?
Damn, we're never gonna be able to order it again.
If there's no other way, we could just ask for round fried bread.
Might be our only option, but doesn't feel right, does it?
Malasada was right, guys. I couldn't find the right moment to say. What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just sand in my eye. You look.
Don't rub it. You'll scratch up your cornea.
Oh, it's so irritating, though. I can't stand this.
Stop! Just leave it alone and your tears will flush it out.
So, if we get him crying, will it help?
Couldn't hurt.
Hey, Kasuga, you mop-headed twerp. Where'd you get bent, chicken shit?
Were you 10 years old?
What'd you say? Who's a chicken shit?
You can't be serious.
Oh, hey. It's out. Thanks, Adachi-san.
Don't mention it.
Glad you both got that out of your systems.
Ukuleles, man.
Oh, what's up, Adachi-san? You into instruments?
Kinda. I mess around on guitar sometimes.
How'd I never know that? Let me hear you play.
No, it's just for fun. I don't even know my chords. I mean, the thing is more for decoration at this point. 6 strings, you know.
6 strings what?
Well, you know, ukes only have 4. That's 2 strings simpler.
Hey, it's about heart, not string count.
See that girl with the flower ornament in her hair? That's real cute.
I've seen a lot of girls wearing those here. Is that popular these days?
It's not a trend. Apparently, it's an old custom. By wearing it on the left or right side, it shows whether you're taken. Left means you're with someone, right means you're single. Well, that's just what I've heard.
Hey, that girl's wearing hers on the right. I think I got a chance.
Wait, that looks like it's in the middle to me.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah. That's definitely the middle.
What's it mean in the middle? Chichan?
I don't know.
Maybe it means she's taken, but thinking of leaving?
Oh yeah, like an it's complicated relationship status? Leave those be.
Never knew hair accessories could say so much.
No woman's gonna advertise that it's complicated with hair flowers.
Now then.
What are you looking at?
You guys smell
What
that?
are you looking at?
It's nice. Smells like being back at my folks' place.
I think it's plumerias.
That a flower?
They're popular in Hawaii, those white ones.
Oh, yeah. They're comforting. Is there some chemical in them that relaxes you?
I'm not sure about that. They're commonly used in air fresheners, though. Actually, Survive had one with that scent in their toilets.
The toilets? You know what? Yeah! That must be why it smells so comfy. Does that mean Adachi-san's parents' house and the bathroom at Survive have the same fragrance?
Could you not, please? I keep hearing this Aloha Oi song. Wonder what it means.
What it means? Huh. Don't know if I ever thought about it.
Welcome to Hawaii, I figure. It's got aloha right in the name.
And it's a nice sounding song. Makes sense.
Actually, I've heard it's a tune about a lost love.
Ah, so it's a sad song. About a love that could never be.
You know, now that you say so, it does sound pretty gloomy, huh? Why would anyone think it was a Hawaiian welcoming song?
No, only you thought that.
I've got a question. What does Honolulu mean?
I understand it means the calm bay, because the waves here are gentle.
Hey, look at you. Not bad.
Damn, Jungi, you're a sponge for trivia.
I was just curious, so I looked it up. I dislike feeling ignorant when knowledge is readily available.
Oh, that's cool. We should quiz you sometime.
Bring it on.
Okay then. Where do people come from? Where are they going?
If I may, could I have a month to study the answer?
All you need is a month to figure out the meaning of life?
Adachi-san, I didn't know you were into philosophical stuff like that.
Me? Nah, I'm just messing around. I don't care about the answer.
I won't forget this.
Beautiful sunset.
Yeah, I noticed it too. It's like crazy orange.
Backdrop like that makes me want to run.
Don't you ever get tired?
Hey, speaking of sunsets, ever hear about the ones on Mars?
Mars has sunsets?
Well, of course, except they're a different color. Can you guess what color they are?
I don't know. Maybe blue?
That's right. Mars sunsets are blue.
No kidding.
A blue sunset sounds wild. Can you imagine it? I wish I could see it.
Let's all go to Mars someday. Running by a blue sunset would be awesome too.
Gonna be a long time before we get to Mars.
We'll stay in touch, for however long it takes.
Fine then. Someday we'll all run past a Mars sunset.
Sounds like a promise. I look forward to it.
That's weird.
What's up, Adachi-san?
According to the map on my phone, the store I wanted to visit was right here. I'm not seeing it, though.
Could have gone out of business.
I thought of that. I made sure they were still running. Even checked that they were open this time of day.
Maybe your phone's GPS is bugging.
These assholes. They charge more for phones each year and the tech's still this faulty.
I'd been meaning to mention, Adachi-san. Are you holding your phone upside down?
Huh?
Maybe you're the one whose tech is faulty.
Ukuleles are the best. They're so much fun.
Do you know where the word ukulele comes from?
Huh? Comes from something?
Yeah, you dummy. It's Hawaiian. How about a quiz?
Show, dipshit.
Rising wave or jumping fleet? Which of those do you think ukulele means?
Gotta be the fleet.
Oh, you got it! Nice one, Ichiban.
Hey, how about that? Why a flea, though? Makes me feel itchy.
Supposedly, your fingers look like jumping fleas while you're strumming one.
Why not a cricket instead? I could have called it a crickalele.
That's not as good.
Wish I could catch a baseball game in person sometime. Beer and a late night game. That's the best.
Isn't baseball better on the TV, though? You get the commentary and stuff.
Oh, you don't understand. Nothing is better than seeing it right in front of you. Ichiban, you get it. Stadium, right? Not televised.
Me? Let me think. A stadium, I guess. Hearing the crack of the bat with your own ears. It's like a festival. The kind of experience you only get in person.
You know, that's a man after my own heart, Ichiban. Well said, brother.
Oh, That's how it is. The way you put it, it kind of makes me want to go. But I've never been to a stadium. I wouldn't know how to act.
This girl. I'm taking all of you with me next game. I'll show you how to have a great time.
Lucky! That's my ticket paid for.
How soon into this conversation were you planning that?
The ocean, always reminds me of that time I got stung by a jellyfish. I was scared of them for a long time after that.
Are you okay with them now?
Yeah. Thankfully, something helped me get over it.
Something? Well, did a jellyfish save you from drowning?
Nah. Ice cream.
Huh?
Found this place that served jellyfish ice cream, and I got hooked on the stuff. You know, figured shit. These little guys ain't so bad after all.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, next time Adachi-san's weak to something in a fight, we can just have him eat it.
Look at the size of that hotel. Gotta be a real bigwig to stay there, huh?
Oh, is that your plan? Disguise yourself with a big wig and sneak in?
What? No, it's just... I just mean, I'd have to be rich. Like, they got suites for just presidents and oil barons, you know?
All right. Well, good luck. Doubt the presidency's in the cards for us.
How does somebody become an oil baron, then?
I don't know. Start digging, I guess?
Shallowest answer possible. Thanks.
Shallow's no good. You gotta dig deep for oil.
Oh.
Well, didn't strike oil. We sure made the mood baron, huh, Kasuga?
Hey, don't make it sound like I was a part of that. Aloha!
Yeah, you really do fit in here. Hard to believe it's your first time.
Oh, you think so? I was nervous at first, but I guess I just dove in. They say it's better to learn by doing.
Sounds like you shed your skin. You're a new man now.
Hell yeah. Adachi-san, you should follow my lead.
Well, you think so? Just strip it all off and dive right in?
Interesting mental image. These local markets really have their own charm. Souvenir shops are fun, but this is great.
You're right. This is more authentic.
You think so? Living here just feels pretty normal.
That's what's cool about it. Places like this make you feel like you really know the city.
Yeah, and the food. Thing is, there's so much food I can't even parse all of it.
Oh, I know! Like that one fruit? I don't even know how it opens.
You both got a long way to go.
Teach us, Tomizawa-sensei.
All right. Where's this weird fruit of yours?
Yes! I knew we could count on you!
How the hell do you eat this thing?
Doesn't anyone know? You know, the trolley makes Hawaii feel more foreign to me. It's different from when you're just walking around.
Yeah. Wait, what? How? It's the same old Hawaii.
Tomi, get on the bus in Japan sometime. You'll see.
Japan? If I'm ever there.
Now, I'll take you. Kasuga's neighborhood bus trip, you and me. We'll get off at a random stop and just wander around.
Never really thought riding the trolley made for a day out. Ichiban's walking tour of Japan does sound too good to miss.
Doesn't it? Welcome aboard. Oh, look at that souvenir shop.
I love that place. The stuff is fancy and has a great vibe. Some of the prettiest postcards I found, too.
Postcards, huh? I've never thought about using those.
Really?
You send a lot of mail, Chichan?
Well, not a ton, when you put it like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, but doesn't it feel great when you get real mail from someone? Makes me happy when there's something besides junk and bills.
Actually, yeah. That does sound pretty nice. Still, what do you even write to someone now? A Happy New Year?
That's the best you can come up with?
Sorry, but I need to state the obvious.
Go for it, man.
In Hawaii, cars really do drive on the right.
Yep, as advertised.
I know, it's just... I couldn't really picture it until now.
No, I get it. It's weird seeing the driver's seat on the left.
See? You understand.
You can know how something's gonna be, but still not believe it.
Yep. This far from home, even small things knock you on your ass.
Oh, then let's go everywhere, do everything, till nothing shocks us.
Sure. World never gets the better of you, does it?
Riding a trolley down a beautiful ocean shore. Incredible.
Guess you can unwind a bit now, without the mistress here. I know you're loyal, but everyone needs some time for themselves.
Oh no. Even now, Sunhee's foremost on my mind. I was considering macadamia nuts as a souvenir for her. She's liable to send me straight back here if I choose wrongly. So, I'd like to get it right the first time. That's why I was watching the scenery. Helps me think.
Guess you can take the man away from the mistress, but...
Huh. More restaurants on every corner. Each one looks delicious.
Yeah, so many kinds of food. What a city, right?
And yet the trolley passes all of them by, indiscriminately. I'm taking mental note of every one. I'll visit them all someday.
What is it with you and food sometimes, man?
Food is the cornerstone of life. Seems wise to enjoy it.
You know, that's a good point. Okay, I'm in too. Let's go to every one of these restaurants.
Well, if you insist, Kasuga-san.
Wait, did I just volunteer to pay for you?
Hawaiian flora certainly is different from Japan.
Yeah, the trees and flowers and stuff. It's all tropical and giant.
They are imposing. The palm trees in particular. They're lovely, though. Perhaps I'll grow one.
How do you grow one?
Did you know it's possible to raise them as bonsai?
Really? Little bonsai palm trees? Wait, Jungi, are you getting into bonsai now?
Well, Ja-san is very passionate about the art. I suppose he sold me on it.
Right, I forgot what a bonsai nut he is.
It's quite appealing, like creating your own ecosystem. You should try it, Kasuga-san. They say bonsai reflect their creators.
Oh, so it's like a little tree mirror? Wonder what I grow in mine.
I'm sure whatever you decide will be as wild and untamed as you are.
Okay, let's do some damn bonsai!